microphone is whose microphone? Why do we have headphones? I have a lot of questions.
Who is trying to do rhythmic Jew clapping?
Wait, what is that?
That's where,
Is that related to the, is that related to the Jews harp?
No, I mean, it's just something you would do at a, Semitic festival. Like, there's a bunch of Jews and they're celebrating.
Sounds like something that you would do at an anti-Semitic festival.
That's true. Yeah, me and the other white power fellows are getting together after this, and we're all just gonna clap in rhythm.
Work on getting that Rehoboth started.
You gotta.
How's it going, pal?
It's going well, thanks.
Hey there, Internet. How you doing?
Oh, is that the Internet right there?
Yeah, that's the Internet right there.
Hi, thanks for all the pornography. I especially like the MILFs.
I don't know what's going on with you, man. I got stuck in San Diego yesterday.
Oh, how'd that go?
Well, actually, not even San Diego. I went to San Diego for a social media marketing conference.
Oh.
I was invited. Yeah, that's pretty much
and
the
then
appropriate reaction.
SeaWorld thought you were an orca and then trapped you and abused you.
Exactly.
Blackfish, people, watch it. It's an important movie.
Blackfish. Roughly what happened is I should have had the reaction that you just had when I got invited to a social media marketing conference.
Yeah.
But for some reason I didn't. I was like, I gotta become an industry leader. I had this idea in my head. I gotta become a thought leader.
I'm guessing the thought leader. Sorry. I'm guessing everyone there either had on a garish bow tie or a Ninja Turtle sweatshirt. Nothing in between.
You know what? That's what I expected. And granted, there was a dude wearing a purple suit and a tiny purple, not tiny where it looked like it was tiny on purpose, but tiny like it looked like he wanted a normal-sized hat, but then got one that was much too small.
Wait, Jesse, Steve Harvey was there?
It was...
Is he a thought leader?
God damn it, my friend Roman just did a TED Talk, and all I got invited to was the social media conference in San Diego. So there was a guy there with a purple suit.
Jesse, don't judge yourself by all Roman's accomplishments.
Thank God I don't. So this guy is there in a full purple suit and a purple hat. Again, not so small that it looked small on purpose, just way too small to be the right size. This big, about this big. I'll show the camera there. And he was...
If for some reason you're listening to this and not watching, Jesse just made a head pussy.
And he was pulling around a purple... I would call it a drink cart, except that would overstate the fine construction of this thing.
Oh, you know who I thought this might be? Formal Hawkeye.
It was like a, you know how you can get a wagon for a kid's wagon, but it's not like the nice radio flyer wagon. It's the one that's made out of the big pieces of hollow plastic, like a sand pit is made out of.
Sure.
So it was that, and then with, to his credit, purple duct tape, he had attached a cooler. And he was
Was it full of brews?
No, it was just full of waters. And he was just walking around, blowing a whistle. You're who are you? What is your personal brand? This guy is clearly focused on personal branding.
Most fuckable guy. What do you mean?
It was a pretty rough scene, and that was character. There were exceptions. I mean, a nice fan of ours named Andy who works at CARE, the international aid NGO. He was very nice. Overall, though, a rough scene. And it was me and Colin, who's over here running the board. We were there, and I think Colin thinks that this is what America is now. Because Colin came from England.
Social media conference in San Diego.
Yeah.
I don't know. Sounds like that pretty much sums it up. Sounds like what we got going on over here these days.
I mean, it definitely reflects pretty much all of his worst stereotypes. But then on the way back, so basically I tried to go to a few sessions with some cool personal branding gurus, and like a guy whose name is Podcast Answer Guy.
Did anyone advocate actual branding, like with an iron?
That I would have enjoyed.
It's a pretty strong personal brand.
We got to go on an aircraft carrier.
Hey, that's cool.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
That was the best part, except that it was full of branding gurus. Like, so it was like plus and minus. And on the way back, we were headed out of San Diego, 5 o'clock in the afternoon or so after my talk, and
Can you give me a Cliff's Notes version of the talk?
Yeah.
Purple suit, get one. Cooler, get one. Drag it around, get all the pussy. That's it.
I mean, have you ever read the book The Game?
I have, yes, yeah.
That was pretty much my talk.
Oh, sure. Lots about negging.
Yeah. Well, and peacocking.
Sure, yeah.
And other things from the game that I don't remember.
Yeah, IHOs, MMIs, MMOs.
MMA, of course.
MMA,
Our
sure.
specialty.
Yeah. Little MMO, little MMA. Masturbation, right to sleep.
So it was a pretty rough scene, and then we were heading out of San Diego, and there was like a gunshot sound, and of course the mean streets of downtown San Diego. Oh, by the way, I came up with a cool like city nickname for San Diego. You know how there's like the Windy City,
Sure.
the city of brotherly love. San Diego.
A volleyball you can move to?
It's known as the Beige City.
Oh, okay. Lil Beigey.
Yeah. For its buildings, people, and people's personalities. We met some nice San Diegans too. And anyway, so we got as far as Carlsbad, which is about an hour north of San Diego. And
Famous for its caverns.
that's true.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
There's a famous cavern in
And the
Carlsbad.
outlet mall, which is why we stopped. And I noticed that the wheel of my car was like 2 inches from the wheel well of my car. Like the edge of the tire was like it was as though I was riding, dipping in a Lolo. It was as though I was dipping in a Lolo. But there was no switches to throw to get back on the freeway. And so Colin and I ended up stranded in Carlsbad. The good news is we did make it to Tip Top Meats, the German delicatessen where you point to some meat in their meat case and they cook it for you. AKA the most wonderful place in the world. And we ended up, we had to get the car towed to a mechanic. We tried to get to the train station in time for the train, but we weren't going to be able to get to the train station in time for the train. So we ended
This sounds
up
like the plot of Doc Hollywood.
Yeah.
Did you guys become small-town doctors? And then Woody Harrelson gave you shit? I don't really remember that much about Doc Hollywood.
What is it? What does it sound like?
Whoa!
I pantomimed shade tipping for folks at home.
And then he showed me his head pussy.
So we... this is going to come off braggy. I want you guys to know
All right.
This is going to sound a little braggy.
Do you want me to get the air horn app ready?
Ultimately, what this show is about
Okay.
is convincing the people out there in internet land to go to MaximumFun.org. We got a real siren outside.
Yeah, that is not my app, by the way.
This show is about convincing people to go to MaximumFun.org/donate, certainly.
Sure.
So I don't want to come off...
Let me know, I'm ready.
Okay. I don't want to come off like a super braggy dude or like a real Mr. Burns type. Just because of what I did when my Jaguar broke down in an affluent suburb. But we ended up taking a $125 Uber ride back to Los Angeles. Ladies and gentlemen, Funkmaster Flex. Yeah, so that's
The
how I
appropriate
spent the last 2
punctuation
days.
for anything. Literally any life event. Just blow that air horn.
What if
Makes
I
it better.
put this underneath this?
Yeah, this is definitely the hunchiest show we've ever done.
Our microphones are on 4-foot long things, and there's no way that they can.
I'm like, as long as we're live streaming this, I at least want to have a massive double chin the whole time. I just want to be.
And if I could look
I'm
like,
a podcasting troll. Bring me your goats.
if it's possible for me to look like my 80-year-old high school English teacher, Mr. Mattingly, who was 6'4" but had shrunk to 6 foot, and was always talking about his time in the Merchant Marine, that would be great. So that's sort of what I've been up to.
Cool. I, for the first time ever, last night, was drunk in a Target. It's a real life event for me. We're on hiatus from work, and it was our last day before the hiatus, and everybody decided to go out and have a couple drinks. And when we were kind of drunked up and looking for something else to do, a coworker, his house was around the bar we were at, so we're like, oh, let's walk to this coworker house, hang out. He said he did not have snacks. We should stop somewhere and get snacks on the way back. Boom, there's a Target on the way. And we went in and just ran around like a couple of giggly assholes and got a 12er of Bud Light Lime, a DiGiorno frozen pizza, and one of those just giant, ludicrous drums of cheese balls. And
we finally just found out who those drums of cheese balls are for.
Yeah, sure, people who were drunk in Target. And it really felt like a scumbag milestone for me. And I'm like, well, what's left? You know, I'm drunk in Target. I mean, I guess I could try either. I guess oh, Jesse, are you gonna? Okay, this is actually more compelling than my Target story. Jesse, reorganizing this mics.
People are telling me they can't hear me, so I gotta do what I gotta do.
Oh yeah, sure. Let's. Should I just blow the air horn a couple times to kill time? How's this? How's this internet? Is this better?
Is this better?
You like this? Excellent.
Okay, great.
Why do you like Minecraft so much? While we're addressing each other, internet.
It's boring.
Yeah, it's
especially for children.
And why do you? I play.
It seem like they'd be the ones who would like it the least.
Playing it seems boring. Why do you watch videos of other people playing it? Anyway, write us here at our PO box. Address it. What the fuck up is Minecraft? Sorry. So, scumbag milestone. Drunken Target.
How many balls deep did you get into that barrel?
Oh man! I mean, I was jamming my fist in there, pulling out handfuls of balls, cramming them in my mouth.
Can I tell you something about cheese balls? And this isn't just for you, Jordan. This is for the internet and the good people who are here. Fucking cheese balls are great.
You know what I like to do? You know what I like to do? You know what I like to do?
What's that?
Suck on one till it dissolves. Isn't that great?
That's what the fuck is up.
Yeah. So it's like, what's left? Jizzing on or in a jet ski. Eating pussy at a Dairy Queen. And I don't know, doing E at a Costco. Like, these are the only three things I have left, and I win some sort of a scumbag trophy, I'm sure.
I'm glad that you brought up weird foods. So, of course, I'm sure people here are big fans of the hit web series Brian and Lindsay Will Totally Eat That.
Is that about two funny roommates navigating life and love in New York City?
Colin, everyone on the Twitter is saying they can't hear me, so if you can try and address that. So Brian and Lindsay, it's about a group of friends. They hang out together at a coffee shop, and they dance in a famous fountain in New York Central Park.
This sounds good.
It's not actually. It's not that good. It's very successful.
A lot of misplaced nostalgia for this web series.
Yeah. The performances, to be
There's
fair,
some
the
strong
performances. There's strong performances.
The writing is nothing special.
The thing is there's this other web series that's basically the same premise, but a little less good-looking and way funnier. It's called, I don't know, Seinfeld Will Totally Eat That.
Yeah, it's
so it suffers.
Metaphor is breaking down.
It suffers by comparison. Okay, so here's the thing. Brian and Lindsay are both here, and we have a lot of time to fill tonight. So
Yeah, that drunk Target story wasn't as long as I thought it was going to be.
I went to the Japanese grocery store in Japantown or Little Tokyo here in Los Angeles, and I picked up a few choice treats. And I thought, in between guests, we might bring Brian and Lindsay up here and have them eat something with us. What do you think of that?
There you go, studio audience.
In my mind, I was talking to Jordan, but thank you for that round of applause.
Yes, feel free to answer for me.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, why don't you welcome up to the stage Brian and Lindsay. Brian, Lindsay. Okay, what should we start with, Jordan? Let's talk a little bit about what we got here. Right here we have some Nico almond cheese choco.
Oh gosh.
Does it include almonds, cheese, and choco?
One can only assume. To be honest, my Japanese is not that strong.
But that part's in English.
Here we have some Oreo soft cookies, which look like they might be Oreos with a raspberry filling of some kind.
It's actually squid. It's Japan's famous squid-flavored Oreo.
Oh, and I think these are hazelnuts. So maybe it has...
Ooh.
Oh, and the hazelnuts are shooting laser jizz onto the cookies and making this frosting pattern. So that might be what that is. It's like a laser jizz.
Let's see. I, over here, have something called Crunchies. C-R-U-N-C-H-E-E-S-E, a portmanteau of crunch and cheese.
It's Cheers Plus. brand
Cheers Plus.
Crunchies.
Cheers Plus brand Crunchies.
Except no imitation.
Why don't we do this? This seems fun to me. I think Crunchies sounds nice.
Okay, well,
That's a
let's
nice,
start
like-
with Crunchies.
Yeah, because that's more dessert, and this is kind of a charcuterie, you know?
I like this. Okay, this is very exciting, Jordan.
I want an old man to complain about the quality of a meat and cheese board, so you could say, you put the coot in charcuterie. Bwah, 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 bwah. So I'm going to have some Crunchies.
How long do you think that joke has been bouncing around in Jordan's empty head? Just bing bong, bing bong.
6
bing,
weeks.
bong, bing,
6
bong,
weeks.
Bing bong, bing bong.
Okay. This is...
Wait, I don't even have any crunchies yet.
Have some.
Here, Lindsay. First of all, hi, Brian and Lindsay. Have you even talked into the microphone?
Oh, hey, no, not yet. Hey.
Welcome to the show, guys. Of course, Brian Sunny D. Fernandez, the producer of Jordan Jesse Go. Big hand for
It's
him.
me. Hi. Hey, everyone. Hi, Internet.
Lindsay Pavlis, who is the producer of Wham Bam Pow and our donor relations coordinator here.
Yeah, Lindsay. Woo.
Relations!
Lindsay, how's our donations looking at the MaxFunDrive so far?
Oh gosh, y'all are blowing it up. First,
We're off the charts.
Yeah.
It is off the charts.
Literally off
we
the
broke
charts.
the website. It's like working on being fixed right now, but great job.
Now, I want to be clear. We broke the counting part of the
Yeah, no,
website,
website.
not the money part of the
It's
website.
fine. Donation's
So
still going through just fine.
go to MaximumFun.org/donate. We will count as soon as we can.
Yes.
But at last count, we were at what, like 5,300 or something?
1536.
Wait, 1536. Lindsay, one of those numbers is impressive and one is not. Are we here to celebrate or?
Wait, 5136? Is it 5136?
No, 5365.
5365. You got it. That was like a mini Price is Right for a second.
If you were going to shorthand that, Lindsay, would you say about 5,300 or something? You know what? Just have some goddamn crunchies. Lindsay and Brian, did you already eat some crunchies, Jordan?
Yes, I did. It is powdery. It dissolves. That's the most fun part of it.
This is like astronaut easy cheese.
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. It is like going to the science museum and getting a cheese-based freeze-dried space treat.
No,
Wow.
You know what it is? It's those
Oh.
crackers with the cheese tub. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Oh, like the cheese in the middle. It's like they took the cracker out
They took the cracker
and
out,
just
it's
gave you the
just
middle.
cheese.
It
Yeah.
really packs like a second round punch.
Yeah, the
First
this is
round,
gonna
you're
stick
going
with
toe
me
to
for a
toe to it.
while.
You think you can take it, and then second time around, it is a real kick in the ball.
It's like they took a can of Cheese Whiz and just froze it, like zapped it and made it powder.
Very
Oh my
dehydrated.
God.
I feel like this is part of the raw movement, maybe.
Sure, yeah, that's a good point.
I'm gonna be finding bits of this cheese in my teeth all night.
This
I'm
has
gonna
actually
be finding
been
bits of this cheese in my nightmares all night.
this has been
like
cold
it.
pressed actually.
Yeah.
To preserve the nutrients.
Do you guys
Yep.
taste the almonds at all? Do you have any hints of
Wait,
almonds?
there's almonds
No,
in it?
this is
That's ingredient number 1 is roast almonds.
In the crunch cheese?
Yeah, I'm not fucking with you.
Canro Cranch Cheese Almond.
Cranch,
What it says
cranch
here.
cheese?
Let's talk about what you got in here. Number 1, you got roast almond. Number 2, you got Lakotsi.
Lakotsi.
Processed cheese. You got that. You got
Sure.
Showing up hard.
you got your starch hydrolysate. Vegetable oil, salt, processed pepper. God forbid you should just use
Oh, you
straight
need that
pepper.
processed pepper. That's the secret ingredient.
if you would have read the label and just said the 2 ingredients are sand and ghosts, I would have gone, oh yeah, that makes sense.
Sand and ghost.
Probably what they think is in there.
Oh yeah.
Have some sand and ghosts.
You know why they process the pepper is so it melts easier.
Oh sure.
Powdered cellulose seasoning. Who fucking knows what falls under the category of seasoning when the other ingredients are all that other shit?
It's a fast dissolve, which leads me to believe if you were committing a murder, you would want to make the knife out of crunch cheese. No one would ever find it.
It's got antioxidant in it.
Oh, good. It's a superfood.
That's
So
good.
That's good. Wow, that's foul. Well, what
Can
is
I have
this-
some more?
What's this? How does this? Yes, of course you can have some more.
I like it.
I'll have one more. I'm gonna have one more bite of crunch cheese. Yeah, guys, how does
What
this
is-
stack up to
What are
other?
how does the points work again? We got
Oh,
40
there's a-
points for.
Actual almond. Well, there's almond slivers in this.
There is.
Yeah. It's
I-
like
I-
part-
I
Yeah.
feel like we should describe the shape too. This thing has right angles. Like this has been so perfectly formed. Like there's nothing naturally occurring about this.
You
It's
know
like
what
bouillon.
it reminds me of? It reminds me of freeze-dried liver for dogs.
No, that's true. That's
It is
spot
like the
on.
size and shape.
And the packaging.
I bet
even.
dogs
Yeah.
would love this shit.
Oh yeah. How does this
There's
stack?
no doubt.
I like it.
Dogs, my dog loves sticks, like eating.
I guess how does this stack up to other things you've been eating for this web series? Is this gross? Is this medium gross? Very good. Where does it fall?
It's like a lot of the stuff that we're eating, where it's like it's medium gross, but I still like it. Like I feel like we've been eating a lot of gross things, but I'm like, well, if I had it in my cupboard and I was hungry, I'd probably eat it.
I feel like one of the key decisions that I made, and I'm not trying to brag here, but I did take
wait,
$125.
wait, hold on, let me get the app.
$125 Uber ride. Okay. One of the key decisions I made as the executive producer of this program was not to cast. I could have cast some serious foodies as the host of this show. Instead, I cast somebody that failed out of Christian college and a lady from Orlando. And so they're sensitive to the needs of the American palate.
Yeah. Just your everyday average Americans right here.
World Star.
Can we score this, Lindsay? What are the scoring points again? 40 points for
Eatability, repeatability.
repeatability. That means would you eat it again? What do you think, Lindsay?
I'll give it a 27.
A 27. That's impressive.
Yeah, I kind of like it, except for what it's doing in my mouth right now. It tastes like several socks.
All of you guys have to keep. Sir, you're in charge of remembering how many points Lindsay has and adding them up.
Patrick, thank you, Patrick.
Yeah, you got it so far.
And you, keep an eye on this box with my Oscar predictions in it.
Oh, that's not gonna pay off.
We're going to do a bad comedy
That's
bit
not
at the end
gonna
of
pay
this. Remember that? Anyway.
I cannot imagine myself eating this again. I'm going to go 7. And you, sir, right behind the camera, you're in charge of my score. Jordan, what do you got out of 40?
Out of 40. I'll say 10 for geometry.
10. And you, ma'am, are in charge of Jordan's score. Brian, what do you got out of 40?
32.
What?
I liked it.
Give this to someone in the audience.
Yeah, Brian, you're being replaced by someone who, by
Sorry,
someone who
guys.
has a tongue.
I'm out.
Eat
Too
some
generous.
of that and just confirm for me that Brian is a disgusting madman. This is like literally one of the grossest things I've ever eaten in my life. And Brian just gave it, what did you give it, 35? 32 out of 40. That's like a passing grade. That's sick. Yeah, Patrick can barely hold it in his mouth. He's literally... Patrick, shut up. Okay, what's the second category, Lindsay?
Second category is flavor factor, yeah?
Flavor factor. Okay, flavor factor. What do you got for that, Lindsay?
I really like salty garbage, so...
She does, it's true. I've seen what she eats for lunch. Well, sometimes she eats chocolate bars.
Not lying. I'd give it 17 out of 40.
Who was in charge of yours? Patrick. Did you get that, Patrick? You're not going to fuck this up like you did tasting the...
Doing a great job. Give him a break.
Okay.
Thank you, Patrick.
Okay. You're my man, right?
You got it.
Wait, who's mine?
What's your name, sir?
You got
Daniel?
one?
Yeah.
Okay. Daniel, you're doing a great job.
I'm glad to help.
In a lot of ways, you're like a reverse Patrick. Daniel, okay, Daniel, I want you to give, out of 40, I'm giving this, I'm going to give it 11, and I'm going to say why. It gets 18 points for the first flavor burst, and negative 7 points for the cheese vomit aftertaste. So 11. You got that, Daniel?
Total was 18 at the moment.
Good work, Daniel. Daniel, you seem like the kind of guy I can rely on.
Thank you.
Just don't go Patrick on me.
I will not.
Jordan, what do you got? Flavor factor.
This is a pleasing flavor, not just that it has flavor, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not just volume of flavor.
Okay, well, I mean, if we're going pure volume, 90. But if we're going pleasing flavor, I'm probably going to say 8.
Yeah, I
It's
think
just,
that's pretty
you know, yeah. I mean, I think maybe you get there's a fraction of a second where you think that maybe this'll be a cheesy treat, but yeah, then it just turns into a weird medicine-y cloud in your mouth.
reasonable. What do you got on this, Brian?
Okay, I'm feeling bullied to not like it.
No, fucking go.
I'm sorry, Monica Lewinsky. It's topical.
Brian, you just do you. You
Okay,
know,
I'll
just
do
do
me.
you, buddy.
No, the aftertaste is really gross, so I'll dock it some points. 22.
It's impressive.
I
Now,
still liked it, but I'll dock it some points.
fun factor, Lindsay?
It's kind of fun. That's out of 20. We'll do 13.5.
Oh, wow.
13.5.
I don't think Patrick can handle that, Lindsay.
He's got my
Oh.
back. Patrick's got my back.
You got her back? Got it. You locked in? Yep. You're not going to fuck this up like you did the tasting? Okay. You know what? I trust Patrick. He's got on a solid pair of boots.
Yeah, and a nice sweater.
He also has on a nice sweater. That's a really good point, Lindsay.
Yep.
You know what, Patrick? You seem like a cool guy. I'm sorry for whatever I might have said before I was blacked out from eating freeze-dried cheese. Speaking of which, fun factor, I give it 15 out of 20. I got to pretend like I was a dog learning a new trick.
Out of 20 points,
Yeah.
it dissolves. It's a perfect cube. I mean, maybe it's just I'm caught up in the spirit of having such a great time
really
here
fun.
with all you guys. I'm saying 20 out of 20. It's got the fun factor is high and the taste is unpleasant. But if we're talking about are we having fun? Yeah, I am definitely having fun.
Great time. I'm having a great time, but I feel bad about liking it, so I'm gonna dock it 2 points for that. It did that to me. I'm blaming the bouillon cube instead of the people here because I like the people. So.
Sure.
So 18.
Okay. Here's how it works. 70 or over is yummy. 70 or below is crummy. Patrick, what did Lindsay have? Yummy or crummy? Crummy!
Yeah, I agree.
Daniel, what have
Myself?
I got?
Crummy, obviously.
Well, let's not. It's supposed to be like
There's
a
some
tense
drama.
moment.
There's some drama here.
This
There
is
you
like-
go. That was so good. I don't
This
want to
is-
give you a line read, Daniel, but
If we had robotic lights like they do on Want to Be a Millionaire, they'd be going like doom 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 right now. Jordan, who is your person? Takora?
I forget.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Takora?
Crummy.
Brian, who's in
Oh,
charge of yours?
him
This
right
guy,
here.
this guy in the mint green polo shirt. What's
Yep.
your name, sir? Ernesto, you're doing a great job. Hold on. What kind of shoes are you wearing, Ernesto? Tom's. Oh. Okay. So look, take a look at Patrick's shoes and just think about it. I'm just saying a nice solid pair of boots. Just think about it. Okay. Okay. And that's the right thing to do, Ernesto. Yummy or crummy?
Greatest we can buy, we got a yummy.
Got a yummy.
Have you guys in the audience had a chance to eat these yet? Have they been going around? What did you think? Overall, thumbs down.
I saw them go.
Ross is
like
giving
some-
it an
I totally agree.
Ernesto,
Ernesto's
you're
on my
into
team.
it? Okay. Brian and Lindsay, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey.
Lindsay's going to go see if she can get our computer to tell us how many donors we have. Our goal is 6,000 donors.
You mean 6000?
No, 0600.
0600 point.
And I think we can do it tonight. We're only a couple hundred away. If you go to MaximumFun.org/donate right now, you can help us get there. We have already blown past goals that have made it so that, number one, Jordan and I will be buying a boat on Craigslist and doing an entire show from the MacArthur Park Lake. Hashtag JJGo Gross Lake. Our friend Travis McElroy is already got a tattoo, a my brother and me tattoo. I believe Throwing Shade will be putting on a Throwing Shade talent show. There is a lot of excitement going on. And, of course, every single show in the Max Fun Network is going to be making 2 more bonus episodes for donors over the course of the next year, which is pretty exciting as well. But if we can make it to 6,000, we're going to do a full-on Freaky Friday, and everyone in the entire network is going to switch shows for one episode, and we're going to all make an episode of everyone else's show. What show do you want to do, Jordan?
I don't know. Adam Carolla?
Yeah.
Does he do a Max Fun show?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah. I have a lot of thoughts about when you should turn right on red. So we're looking to get that out there.
Should we bring on our first Max Fun host?
I would love to bring on the first Max
Ladies
Fun
and gentlemen,
hosts.
from Ono, Ross and Carrie, Ross and Carrie. Carrie is bringing up to the stage right now a pizza box from the pizza that we provided the donors who are here in the live audience.
Yeah, I like that you're still raising awareness for Coney 2012.
The King of New York Pizzeria, their unfortunate acronym, Coney.
Their unfortunate acronym with their particularly unfortunate choice of logo, which emphasizes the acronym.
Sure, yeah.
Like they could have.
It could have been a king made of pizza. I don't know. I'm
That's
just
a
brainstorming
perfect idea.
here.
You should be a graphic designer.
Jesse, I have a question about your building.
Yeah.
Okay, because as I was arriving, I started out in the basement level and waiting
Yeah.
for the elevator to come down.
Sure.
So I was going to Max Fun headquarters.
That's one of the classic ways to get from a lower level to a higher level.
So the door's open, and it's one of those industrial-sized elevators, and it's almost completely full with this large cart, and it has boxes in it about the size of a microwave.
Hold on. Can I ask a question about this cart?
'Kay.
Was it held together with purple duct tape at all?
Yes? Why would you ask that? How did you know? So
Category things that make you go.
So as I'm looking at these boxes the sizes of microwaves, I'm thinking, that's funny. Whatever the logo is kind of looks like an ass. And then I go to help the guy because he's having a really hard time getting it.
Help me with these asses. I'm dying over here. I got too many
I
asses.
come to grab it, and I get
I'm a
close
blue
look
collar
at
ass
the box,
guy.
And it's one of those, silicone or polystyrene, I don't know, whatever it is. I don't know what the material science is, but it's a bunch of just part of not the torso, but just the ass section of a woman, and it's got
Ross doesn't masturbate a lot, so let me explain.
Wait, is this some sort of
It's a
pocket
fake
ass?
vagina. It's one of those fake
Yeah, it's
vaginas
got
that you stick
probably
your
had
dick
the
in.
anus too. I didn't.
Yeah,
see.
sure.
And so
Well, that's fun.
Yeah.
I helped
What's
guy-
the matter with that,
I helped
Ross?
the guy lift all these and get him out of there, but I thought, what else is going on in this building?
Did they have a nice heft?
They did. I had to put some muscle into it.
That's the good one.
I'm forgetting. I'm forgetting what the product is. I think it's Coke. There's that classic Coke commercial where the kids at the Super Bowl and Mean Joe Green's there and tosses the kid his jersey or towel or something. Shouldn't you have been tossed a fake anus for helping? Hey kid.
Yes, I should.
Wait, was the guy Mean Joe Green?
He looked like him.
So how's it going, guy? How are you guys doing? How you
Oh,
doing,
pretty
Carrie?
well.
You got shoes
I'm
on
good.
now? Earlier you didn't.
No,
have
I
any
don't have
on.
shoes on. Actually, as I was walking up here, I was thinking the people in this room who don't know who I am think I'm a very different person carrying this pizza box with no shoes. But no, my shoes cut up my foot, Jesse.
Oh no.
I said Jesse and looked at Jordan. Experience.
You know what I recommend? Get yourself some Rockports. It's a comfort shoe.
A what?
Maybe some
Rockport, it's a
Skechers
comfort
shape-ups.
Oh,
You know what I'm talking
Crocs.
about. You know a little something about comfort shoes.
I don't know what you're talking about. But
Carrie, how many times do I have to say it? Rockports, they're a type of comfort shoe.
is someone here wearing them?
No, it's
Oh.
just a
What
comfortable
about
shoe.
Birkenstocks? Aren't those known for comfort?
That's a good point, Ross. Let's talk about comfort shoes a little bit.
So,
Some people say that Toms are comfortable. I disagree.
what were the shoes that caused you the trouble?
They're just some strappy lady shoes.
Oh, strappies, yeah.
You know how it goes.
Maybe you could nestle your feet into two fake anuses.
If
Ooh,
Ross had
snug.
gotten one, I would.
Do you think those were headed to the pornography studio, or they were just a special interest item for a resident?
How many anuses would you say there were,
I would
Ross?
estimate about 12.
Okay. That's hard to say then. That's
Do
a
you think they were-
It's a nebulous number.
Is it possible they were some sort of stunt double?
No, that's not possible.
Wait,
Oh, wait, no, maybe for an extreme close-up.
Yeah,
Because
I'm
they
talking
were
about you
missing,
get up
like, they were
right up
cut
in the
off
butthole.
Here, kind of like mid-thigh, and then cut off like right where the waist starts.
Okay. Someone said, "Oh, that's terrible." Which part of it is terrible? That it's terrifying. Oh, terrifying.
Yeah, that is actually right.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think the positive here is that the pornography person who's having their anus railed gets to have a little break. You bring in the stun anus for the extreme close-up,
Yeah.
and they get to,
rail that.
yeah, sure.
And I think how they say every cloud has a silver lining. Ross learned how to masturbate.
Congratulations,
How
buddy.
do you know that Ross doesn't masturbate very much, Carrie?
I don't actually know that, Jesse.
That was a projection based on the data you have.
Well,
Ross,
I feel like
we've never met. Let's talk jerk schedule.
Nice to meet you. How's your jerk schedule?
Man, I have a full dance card. Have to, you gotta dance with who brung you, I think is the saying. And yes, in the shower, he said coyly.
it's just that instead of saying it was one of those butts you fuck, Ross went to, well, what's it made of? Is it
I've had time to think
silicone?
about it.
Yeah, so
Any
that's
theories?
that's not a masturbator.
When you started describing it, I thought you were going to say it was a box of butt implants, and there was someone running an illegal butt implantery somewhere in our building.
You need to survey your building more, I think.
Sure.
You
You
know
found
what's
out
going on
Iggy
here.
Azalea's terrible secret.
Like this?
It's a false butt.
Hey, Jesse. Jesse.
Hi, my name's Jesse. I'm in 9A. Are you running a butt implanter? No?
Sorry
All
to
right.
butt in.
No! Sorry to butt in, he said.
Ah, shit. Hold on. Can you guys recreate that perfectly? I was asleep at the wheel. I was asleep at the goddamn wheel, and I
Okay,
shouldn't
okay,
have
let's
been.
go from the
sorry,
top.
Sorry,
Ready?
sorry. Blah, 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 take two. We're doing Carrie, we're doing something.
Hello? Who was that?
No, you said my line.
No,
You're the guy who says the thing.
Oh, yeah, okay, sorry.
I don't want to take your thunder.
No, okay, all right, I'm waiting.
I already got 2 well-deserved air horn breaks. Okay, from the top, okay? Yes?
Excuse me, I'm sorry to butt in, but
World star.
Can I eat this, or is that?
No, you can't eat that. That's for Brian and Lindsay,
You're
Carrie.
gonna eat all of it?
Carrie is really trying to get up in these clam chips we have.
Oh, never mind. No, wait. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
these in the mall, and they're very expensive.
You're
Oh, yeah,
holding
they are.
you're holding green tea Kit Kat.
Yeah.
bars.
Well, we
Kit Kat
tried
bars.
the last thing you guys had. It was fine.
The cheesy
Yeah, it's
cubes.
fine.
Yeah, said the person who's tried several cults in the last year.
No, you're right. You're right.
You
Yes.
just have
my
a high
my
tolerance.
bar is low, but it was fine.
Speaking of joining cults, which is one of the leitmotifs of your guys' show, what's your most recent podcast-based adventure you've been on?
Well,
Sorry to be difficult.
What is he doing? Going door to door talking about his podcast? The premise is flawed.
And what's the reality here?
if 1,000 more people donate, we won't have to go door to door to talk about our podcast.
I go door to door to make bad puns.
So yeah, what's your guys' most recent adventure?
So,
Apparently
Well-
you've been to some sort of pun school, which has worked out great. Money well spent.
You know, so far Ross has really been carrying this show.
Can someone else be on air horn duty, people? I have to co-host.
If I can recommend,
Does anyone else
someone,
have the app?
I recommend Daniel.
Oh, someone raised their hand.
I can get it real quick.
Sir,
damn
you
it,
raised your hand
Daniel.
really quick. Yeah. Oh boy. I mean, okay.
There's a guy over here who has it.
Okay. Just use it at your discretion. I trust you. You see.
But just so you know, we don't have a house mic, I don't think, so you're going to have to run anytime you need to do it.
Yeah.
Run up to
clear
the
this
stage,
guy a path.
Push whatever
whoever
celebrity
there,
is sitting
yeah.
with us out of the way. Okay? Yeah, he's on it.
all right, Carrie, what have we been trying out lately?
We have been ripping ourselves. We have been turning ourselves into ripped, toned people with the flex belt, which is a belt that you put around your middle and then you electrocute yourself so that you will be muscly.
That sounds terrifying.
Yeah, an EMS device, electromuscular stimulation, something like that. But
Not
yeah,
emergency medical services. That's what you have to call.
That's a common
Yeah.
or that's a common conception because it's right. It's not
Yeah.
misconception. But yeah, the idea is, you put this belt on and it zaps you. You've been charging it like with a wall charger, and now you can strap it to yourself. And there's these sticky pads that grab onto like right over your belly button. That's the biggest pad, and there's one on either side. And then it rhythmically zaps you, and you get to choose just how strongly it's going to shock you.
You know what? I've heard about this. I think this is how Dave Holmes got so fit. Is that that's correct, right? Yeah, he says yes.
Yeah.
And he said it with a sort of serious face, a light growth of stubble, and
Yeah.
a sort of raw handsomeness
Sure.
that really makes you trust
He's
him.
thinking to himself, "Fuck you, Jesse. I've been flipping over a tire." Right? And apparently, is this the same thing they have infomercials for? Like there are infomercials
yeah,
of this
for
thing.
sure.
Seems like part of when you see the infomercial, it's someone secretly electrocuting themselves while at the office or at church.
that's
Is this discreet enough to wear day to day?
Yeah, it's kind of like being an Opus Dei. Just constantly self-flagellating.
That's what they said. You know, you can wear it under your clothes at work. No one will notice. And so I kept meaning to try this. And every day, like, I would bring it to work. Like,
You
for a
work
week.
at a major entertainment company,
I do.
Ross.
I do.
Like the most major entertainment company.
Pretty much. Yeah. And, well, this is entertaining. And so I brought it, and every day I'd forget. Like, it'd be the end of the day. Like, oh, shoot, I didn't wear the flex belt. So today, we were going to send it back so Carrie could get back her $200+, hopefully. And so I did wear it under my very nice Max Fun shirt.
Beautiful
with the
shirt.
Max Fun rocket.
Beautiful
And so it did make me look bulky. And so I was wearing it. It was zapping me, and my coworker came in to talk to me for a while. And so every now and then I'm getting the zzz while he's talking to me. Zzz, and I guess he doesn't hear it because I come back to his office later and I say, "Hey, did you notice anything different about me?" He said, "I don't know. You're always changing things." And I said, "Really? You didn't notice, like, you know, this thing around my middle?" And he's like, "Oh, you do look kind of chunky."
Well, it's the opposite of what you want to happen.
Right? But, you know, it's temporary. You know, then you take it off, and all the more you look so thin now.
Sure.
Ross, I mean, this could be a good opportunity to launch your new early 90s rap character, Chunky R.
It's not too late, right?
Now, were either of you ever tempted to use it erotically?
I wondered what would happen if I wrapped it around other parts of my body, like my neck or...
You didn't wrap it around any other parts of your body?
I
What
did-
about, not even your nurples?
Now I feel like I did not conduct a thorough investigation.
Yeah.
Carrie, did you?
I was turned on by its regular use.
Carrie,
you just liked its abdomen stimulation.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Carrie used it first. I would have hoped you would have told me if you'd put it somewhere else.
Yeah, that's true. I passed it off to Ross after my usage, so. No, it was clean. It was clean. It comes out.
Is this thing machine washable?
Yes.
Okay.
It comes with these gel pads though that are like disgusting. You peel like the back of them off and then put like a tiny bit of water on them and put them on yourself. And every time you peel it off, it's like, I don't know, like peeling a sticker off, but the sticker gets weaker and weaker and grosser, and you're doing that like once a day for a month.
And
I
you
can
do-
sympathize. I am covered in stickers.
And
very regularly. I am very regularly covered in. Oh, yeah, sure.
And you don't know if the residue is like psychosomatic or if it's like still sticky and you want to take a shower. It's gross.
Did you get ripped or what?
No, and in fact, it says on the package and in all the materials and all the reviews online, like, oh, you still need to exercise. Like this
in
won't.
conjunction with
this won't do it
thousands
by
of
yourself.
sit-ups.
So it's like, what if you do all the sit-ups and you don't use the ab belt? Oh, you'll still get ripped.
Sure.
So something wrong with this equation.
Can we see the goods?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
I mean, not bad. You're doing something right.
All right. Thank you.
How was it before?
Oh, exactly the same.
Would you be willing to do that thing that people like, I don't know, on Reddit or something do, where they attach electrodes to their brain to make themselves
Yes!
smarter?
Oh,
Yes, and
that is-
only people on Reddit do that. But yes. What's that called?
there was a Radiolab episode on it. 9-volt Nirvana. Yeah, what is it? There's an acronym for it.
Transcranial direct stimulation.
Yeah. Oh, nicely done.
Thanks, Ernesto. Transcranial direct stimulation, TCDS.
It's like the power of a 9-volt battery, essentially, and you're just like zapping like areas around your temples to either impede brain activity that's getting in your way or enhance the brain activity you want. I'm not sure, but I so want to do it, and it's on our list. It's on my wish list. We have a long list of things that we can investigate.
What else is on there? So, getting your brains electrocuted.
Oh yeah.
Ross
Nootropics.
is literally pulling out the
Yeah, I could bring it up on Google Drive. It's like an 8-year supply of things to investigate. What else do we have, Carrie?
Well, the number one thing we're asked for all the time is Scientology.
Yep.
We'll see if it. Yes, that's why we have. Yeah, we'll see if that ever happens.
Well,
Can I
luckily
suggest a title for the episode?
Ross and Carrie die.
No. Feetin' ain't cheatin'.
Oh, I like it. Someone write that down.
There we go. I have said that on the show before. I just like that it rhymes.
It just set in somewhere in the audience.
Someone's sitting next to them like, okay, thetans are these things that attach to your soul. They're all members of the universe.
I honestly, I can't wait until you guys do Scientology because, frankly, I've been getting too used to having money and a business.
Yeah, you know, whenever people ask us to do it, we're like, yeah, if you want to give us money for the lawsuit, absolutely, because that's going to be the most expensive part.
I can see myself being happy in the Sea Org. But it's pretty fun.
Yeah, man, I'd be happy in that lonely ant room in Southern California. You hear about that?
No, I didn't know there was a
Yeah,
lonely
they
ant room.
got a lonely ant room for people that fuck up.
Is it filled with
Allegedly,
ants?
I don't know. They probably don't. It's really great. I'm a Scientologist myself. Really,
Wait,
it's like
wait.
a scientific system to
Are they
make
full
yourself
of-
happier and better that's perfect.
Ants? Are they full of ants or aunts?
What?
Is the room full of
Yeah,
ants
it's
or
full of
aunts?
aunts. It's full of your mom's sister. And like the thing is like if you fuck up, your cheeks are gonna get pink.
So what have you been up to?
Yeah.
That's just what your aunt
Okay,
says.
so what? Okay, so Scientology, obviously, you know that's what everybody wants. What else is on this list?
What does no one want?
What are you personally excited about, Ross? What do you want to do?
Yeah, well, I definitely want to do the transcranial direct stimulation. What else do I have? Oh, Bracco, the staring guy. There's this. The gazer. Okay, someone sort of
You
excellent.
mean Barack
So,
Obama?
I
Our current president?
Literally?
Yeah, I've heard of him.
We have a room full of people here at MaximumFun.org. You said Bracco the staring guy.
the gazer. Yeah.
One person in the far back row went, and then one dude just goes, "Yeah, the gazer." Just hear from somewhere over here.
It's
"Yeah,
a very astute audience. They're
The
smart.
Gazer was my nickname in high
Yeah,
school.
I think this guy has the smartest routine of almost anything we've heard of because he comes in front of the audience and doesn't say a thing. He just gazes at you.
Oh,
with
I've heard about this
very
guy.
deep,
Sure.
soulful eyes, and you pay him money for it. And he's not making any extraordinary claims. He's just gazing at you, and you're paying for him. You're paying for it because you want it. I mean,
But all these people leave saying they're like cured of all these illnesses and injuries.
That happened to me. That the whole thing you're describing so far did happen to me one time. It was when I interviewed Elijah Wood.
oh yeah, I
Holy
bet.
shit! You just
Also-
get lost.
Those eyes.
It's amazing.
Oh, also, you should go see that show where Val Kilmer plays Mark Twain. Same thing. Same thing.
Oh man, you know what? I kind of feel like if you got a hand job in the back row, that could be on your sleazeball.
Oh, yeah, get jerked off at Val Kilmer's one-man show. Ladies,
Guys?
any takers?
Guys, can I ask you, are you ready for a new total for the MaxFunDrive? Our goal is for 6,000 people to go to MaximumFun.org/donate and support MaximumFun.org and all the shows they love before we get to the end of this program. As of this moment, the current total is 5,642.
Quick question though, did Lindsay write those numbers?
Oh my God! 6,542!
90! 90!
If you're out there and you're already a supporter of MaximumFun.org, you are so awesome. Get on Twitter, #MaxFunDrive. Go to and put in the URL MaximumFun.org/donate. Encourage your friends. Put your friends on blast who are listeners but not already donors. I think 350 is I think we can close that gap. I think we can make that happen tonight, right now, and then it's Freaky Fridays on and popping. God damn it! You're
That's a very sad air horn app.
if anyone's just listening at home, they couldn't see the video. The guy we put in charge of the air horn, he couldn't find his phone, so we just went up there and made some few little farts in You know, we have to do what we have to do.
Sure.
It's called taking care of business, and I appreciate him putting.
Maybe if we get enough donors, we can get a designated air horn guy. This guy's doing it on a volunteer basis. He's doing the best he can.
If we do get to 6,000, who do you think should be me and Ross?
Do you guys have a request? Do you have like people you would like to see?
We want to know what
investigate
you would
something?
say.
Send in a little short list, you know.
A little short. Man.
What do you guys think? Who should be? Who
Well, I
should
think
be
me and
named,
Jordan would do it, but we would probably investigate like ball tickling.
Yeah, and how rad it feels, especially if it's with a guy you met in college.
I think it'd be fun.
Yeah, is there?
Jordan, if you wanted me to, I'd tickle your balls.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
Here you go, Jesse. This is the official our
Oh my
list.
gosh.
No one
Okay.
else has seen this.
Oh,
Be
hey.
careful.
No, this is nice.
Be
This is a
careful.
great pledge drive treat.
I once in high school,
Be judicious.
a friend of mine took me to this thing called the Landmark Forum.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She was her parents were in the military. She moved from town to town. She was sort of a lost soul. And this thing programmed her brain to be successful or something. It was the most terrifying hour and a half I've ever spent in a weird multi-purpose room.
Were you terrified at her success?
Dude, she got a PhD from MIT, so she's not sweating it.
Is it Hillary Clinton?
Yes, it's Dr. Hillary Clinton.
What's on the list?
Well, we got Soylent.
Oh,
Yeah,
sure. Yeah,
Soylent?
that's the
food replacement?
Yeah, the nerd paste for people who don't like eating.
Speaking in tongues, I feel like I could get into speaking
Oh,
in tongues.
you know, that's another one high on my wish list because I have spoken in tongues once. And the guy, the or not, he wasn't even a televangelist. He was a bodybuilder, like, evangelist who would, like, you know this? Donnie Moore, right? Oh, awesome.
Have you spoken in tongues?
Awesome.
There's a man in our audience who's spoken in tongues.
Hallelujah.
Ross has too.
Yeah, well, just that one time. Multiple times for you? Hey, we should start a club.
Wait,
or
I can't
something.
really see. I can't really see you. Are you that guy that said I'm not gay no more? Oh.
So this bodybuilder guy is
Cool.
still doing his show, but mostly in Northern California, and I've been eagerly watching his website, seeing how close he'll come to me, or how close I have, or how far I have to go to come to him. But I want to see if I can do it again. That's my goal.
You and me together.
Yeah,
Honestly-
join us.
Honestly, I just think we should put like Brian, Safi, and Dave in gay cure therapy and see what happens.
Great.
That's on the list here. I don't know how you guys would pursue getting your gays cured.
I'd have to get gay first.
Yeah,
Is there a group for that?
man. You know what the cure for being straight is? It's just fucking hanging out with Dave Holmes' handsome ass. That guy, jeez, too good look. Probably too good looking.
Carrie nervous.
Well, guys, we got to move on. Ross and Carrie, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm gonna take this.
Ross and Carrie's work cost them a lot of money out of pocket. It's your donations that pay for it. Go to MaximumFun.org/donate to support it. We're going to have a new total soon. Brian and Lindsay, come back.
Coney. I forget who that is. Maybe we shouldn't be chanting his name. Oh yeah, child soldiers. Yeah. Oh, the child soldiers. Okay.
Okay. See, Patrick is dependable.
He will.
It's the boots. It's the boots.
What should we eat next? Patrick, I'm putting it up to you. We got
Oof, yuck.
clam
these
chips.
real?
Okay.
Is this
Now,
is this
here's the
clam
thing.
flavored?
These might be oyster chips. In fact, I think they. Here's the thing. Like it has a. It's called Chip Star.
Like a sea chip.
That we know. The rest is inference and deduction. There are pictures of clams These are clams, right? Those are clams. Those are shells.
Seashells?
Well,
And
they
then-
have pearls
It
in
looks
them.
like
Oysters make pearls,
The
right?
shell
So do you
logo.
think these are oyster flavored?
I think they are.
Ooh, very classy.
Yeah, I hear they're an aphrodisiac.
The perfect,
Whoa.
the perfect potato chip for the man with the $120 Uber ride. Okay.
So these are like, they come in a Pringles-like can, and when you open the can, they're wrapped in foil. The stack is wrapped in foil.
Here's the question. Once I pop, am I
Will
going to
you
be able to stop?
That's
Yeah.
an
Yeah.
interesting question.
That's a
Oh, what's going on?
I just like that one.
Oh, okay, cool. Thank you.
yeah.
Just enjoyed the joke. All right, let's go Chip Star.
How many? Just one? Okay.
Oh, gross.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
it's so bad.
no. Let's do the scoring now. 0. None.
I just ate a whole one. And it's not bothering me at all.
Really? Oh, that's so sick, man. Yeah, I am super super sensitive when it comes to fishiness, and the
yeah.
fishiness in this is pretty out of control.
No, it's not. It's like 1 out of 10.
Oof. Yuck. Well, you can have mine.
No, I didn't say I want them. I'm just saying, you're a wuss. You're a fish wuss.
I like that they're chippy.
They do have a chipness to them.
Yeah, I like chips.
Okay. Flavor factor.
0.
0?
Wait, hold on. 7.
I'm not even having fun anymore.
I'm going
go negative.
I'm going 20 out of
You can go
40 on
negative.
flavor factor. How about you, Jordan?
I'm 0. I'm not giving this any points.
Wow, Brian,
Yeah.
where are you at?
What are we at? It's out of 40. 10.
Yeah.
10.
10. Okay. Eatability, repeatability, Lindsay.
I took a nibble. That's so unlike me. 4.
Wow. 4 out of 40. I'm going to give it 10 out of 40.
0. Next.
Eatability, repeatability, 15. I like that they're chips.
See, this is a practical man. He likes that they're
But you know what? They are chips.
Yeah, they're chips.
They are chips. That's it's an excellent point, and I cannot
these
argue
chips,
it.
If you ask me, these chips are stars. Thank you.
Chip Star.
Chips.
No, you're fine. I'm tired of the air horn now.
Fun factor.
Too much.
I don't care.
We broke Lindsay.
Indifferent.
Oh, no!
Yeah, I feel like I'm in a state of indifference now.
I got 10. I got 10.
0. I'm not having fun. I want to go home and lay down.
Brian, what do you
The
got?
I
worst
like the
chip.
Pringles style ripoff, so I'll go 5.
Where am I at?
You're sitting at 40 points.
40 points, and I'm pretty sure I got the highest score, so that's going to be 4 crummies.
Hey!
Sorry, Chip Star.
Get outta
Here, pass
here,
out these Chip Stars. Everybody's going to eat a Chip Star. Brian and Lindsay, ladies and gentlemen. You've heard about his good looks. You've heard about his hit show on the Ovation Network. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage the host of International Waters, David Holmes. Hi, friend. How are you? What did you bring to us?
Well, I brought champagne because I figured this is an occasion for champagne.
Sure.
Yeah, we champing.
Right? I figure, like, at some, significant donor number,
Like 6,000.
6,000.
we should pop it open.
Okay.
Or now,
Can drink
at
it.
6,000.
Yeah.
Right. I don't have cups.
Sure.
I do have champagne.
Oh, Jennifer's got cups.
Okay, great.
We on that.
Great. We on that?
Yeah.
Great.
Dave, I'm prepared to just take slugs out of the bottle.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Pass it around. Why the hell not? Yay!
Is that all you brought? You
No,
got a
it
whole
sure isn't. I brought door prizes.
door prizes.
Door prizes that we could maybe. Here's the deal. I brought prizes. I did not bring ideas. So
Okay.
we can give them to
Okay, no,
the
I like
audience
this, I like
for
this.
reasons that we haven't decided yet.
I think Patrick earned something for his boots.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's cool.
I'm gonna throw this chip star at him.
Okay.
Sir.
If there are leftover crab chips, I would love to have one. I'm curious. Are they all gone? No, they're still there. So, okay, cool. All right, so when I was on the way here, I stopped at a very sad liquor store off of Rampart.
Not one of those cool, fun liquor stores.
Yeah.
Fun.
We are definitely in the sad liquor store district.
Oh my god.
What do you think, Dave?
It literally, the first thing that comes to mind, it tastes like floor. It tastes like things on floor. Right? I don't know what I mean by that. I've never tasted a floor, but the first thing that came to mind was floor. So these are floor flavored chips.
I got to tell you, Dave, I think if we spend enough time at the sad liquor store, we might end up tasting a little floor.
For sure. So yeah, so I went to a sad liquor store, and there was a woman, a very sad woman, a beautiful but sad woman, in kind of a slinky dress, some complicated, some aggressive heels, and she was behind a promotional table, right? And she was talking about a spirit. Like a white spirit, not a ghost.
I'm here to talk about ghosts.
Oh, why did she specify the race of the spirit?
Well, you know what neighborhood we're
Was it
in.
a segregated spirit?
Yeah. Well, it's okay. I guess it's a Peruvian spirit. I wasn't going to reveal, but I might as well reveal. Called Pisco. And she literally, like a Jehovah's Witness, she was like, "May I talk to you about Pisco?" And I was like,
Have you heard the good news?
yeah. So then I wandered the liquor store looking for a reasonably priced bottle of champagne, and I noticed that nobody was saying yes to her, and she had dressed up for the occasion. She was clearly like, Pisco corporate had sent her to this awful liquor store, and I was there for a while. And
Guys, everybody get on your phones, tweet at Pisco, tell them you love them.
So I decided to buy this exciting Pisco gift pack.
Whoa.
For the low price of something, like a reasonable price. But it comes with a bottle of Pisco, which I don't know what that tastes like, and two delicious glasses. And I figured that would be just a fun thing to give away, maybe to somebody in the house, maybe to somebody on the internet. I don't know. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, I mean,
I don't want to pay to mail it.
So what? There were two options. You can't just say yeah.
She's gonna be tasting floor later.
I mean, is there maybe it seems like maybe a bit of Max Fun trivia is in order.
Ooh,
seems
maybe.
like that's a fun.
Okay. I did write, just in case, I did write something down.
Okay.
You could do one of those things where it's like, if you've been listening carefully, and you can name a thing, because I wrote something down, it's in my pocket. There's mint green guy here would be ineligible, because it's something that he said earlier, so we could do it that way.
Okay.
Like one of these things of like,
And also because of the shoes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So what do you think? Shoes or person who's been listening closely and having fun?
Person who's been listening closely, having fun, and paying attention, and is a Max Fun donor. Now, luckily, we're in a room full of Max Fun donors, right?
I think so, right?
So,
Okay.
that's not a problem.
Okay, so, all right, I wrote it down just for this very reason.
Okay.
I'm a lot of fun to have around, right?
Clearly are.
Okay.
A lot of people think that all Dave does is exercise because he's super ripped.
That's true.
And cut.
It's true. Every single
but
day somebody says, that's all you do, right? And I say, no.
He also hosts a show on Ovation.
That's true.
Dave's the
That's
kind of
true.
guy that when you're at a cocktail party with him and you don't really know anybody, he'll go up to you and say, "Hey, what are you afraid of? What scares you?" And then the conversation gets going.
I was just this week in Miami because I did do the show for Ovation, and the network is trying to get on HD on Comcast in Miami, so we threw a big event where we screened the show on a big we rented a big theater, and we invited a bunch of Comcast subscribers, and we showed the show on a big screen, and it was like bigwigs from Comcast and then VIP subscribers, which is everyone. And so we had this thing, and as soon as it started, it was like, this is not a show that you need to watch on a giant screen, and also they had not enough people at RSVP to fill the theater, so it was like 40 people in like a 800-seat theater, and
But you guys did have a private performance from Pitbull, right?
no, we did not. That was the missing link.
Oh yeah, got to get Pitbull.
Yeah, so it was.
They
it was,
love him in Miami.
It was really bad. It was really bad. And anyway.
Okay, so how does
yeah.
this quiz work?
This
Dave?
quiz works.
Because you're a
this way.
quiz master as the host of International Waters.
It's true. I'm first and foremost a
A
quiz master.
real quiz game.
Yep. Okay. So, if you were listening earlier, there's something that is, if you put electrodes on your head, it's called what? Show of hands. Oh, okay. Mario or Luigi back there. What's it called?
It's a him. It's a him, Mario.
Okay.
Transcranial direct stimulation?
That's correct! Transcranial direct stimulation.
There you go.
Get on up here.
Congratulations.
What's really known as the national spirit of Peru. It's pisco, and I understand that pisco Portone is the finest handcrafted pisco. You have a couple of glasses.
Are you
enjoy
tired? Are you tired of machine-made piscos?
There it is.
I mean, don't let me sway you as to what to do with that. I am real curious to try it. If
Yeah.
you want to
I mean,
break
it's only
out the
fair that you open
pisto
it
and pass
here.
it around,
Yeah.
I think that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Or you can selfishly hoard it.
Where else did you go? Because this is a travel show,
It's
right?
a travel show. Yeah, we went to San Francisco, Austin, and Miami. We also did a screening in San Francisco, and it also was equally as poorly attended.
But I mean, Pitbull was at that one though, right?
Pardon me?
Pitbull was at that one though, right?
Pitbull was obviously
Okay,
there.
yeah, sure, good.
Yeah, it
San
was-
Francisco's favorite son.
Yeah. The cool thing about San Francisco is if you leave out something about San Francisco, they'll be sure and tell you. So everywhere we didn't go, and every age and or ethnic group and or religious group that wasn't in the show or on our panel, they absolutely stood up and were like, where were our faces? Why weren't we represented?
Dave, I just need to get confirmation on this.
Yeah.
Jordan, is that true that people from San Francisco are really keen on exactly perfect representations of San Francisco?
Yeah.
And maybe are a little too invested in San Francisco-iness?
Honestly, I don't even fucking know anymore. It's just a static noise now. It's like when you turn a TV between channels, and occasionally the word burrito comes up, and then someone's mad. Yes.
They did not care for us, and the panel was like, which first of all, why is there a fucking panel? It's like it's a travel show. You're not going to have any questions at the end of it. There's no reason for it, but it was just for like a photo thing that they could show Comcast or whatever. So the panel was like some of the people who had been in the show, the executive producer of the show, and me. Executive producer of the show is this woman Anne who was great, but who was like, I hate being on camera. I get incredible stage fright. I don't want to do this. Like, I'm just doing it because the network is making me. I just like this is a nightmare for me. And I was like, Anne, don't worry, I got you. It's gonna be fine. Like, what's gonna happen? So we screen the thing, which goes over terribly, and then we start the Q&A, and everybody, and like the first person stands up and is like, why wasn't somebody who is my color in this show? Sure. And it was super diverse. It was just we left out a few colors, and all the people in the audience
It was just like,
were those
no,
colors.
no, I'm a white guy. I'm just very sunburnt. Why wasn't a very sunburnt person represented?
Yeah.
I don't know. Is that
Yeah.
you? Do you identify as that?
Uh-huh. Yeah, so that started happening immediately, and like literally I had the microphone, and I was like, "Thank you for the question," and like immediately just like could not pick up and chucked her under the bus harder. It was terrible.
Let the record show that our friend Mario from earlier is currently opening the liquor with a knife he had with him.
Oh, good.
It's a sizable knife.
Yeah.
Too. It is not a small knife.
No, there's no security screening at Max Fun
That's
headquarters.
not the only door prize.
Oh wow!
Oh,
Right,
we
there's
got
one
more.
more. Only Jesse Thorne and I know what else is in this bag.
Okay,
And it
here's what I want to do. I want to have. So you went to Miami,
That's true.
Austin,
Yes.
and San Francisco.
Correct.
I want someone in this audience to be able to guess one activity that you did in each of those places.
Oh, for the next door prize?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Ernesto is our first contestant.
Okay.
Ernesto, what do you think that Dave did?
Ernesto was ineligible in round one, so it's only fair that he goes first.
I should be ineligible for this too, but you interviewed my friend in Austin.
Oh, is that true?
Did you interview Ernesto's friend?
Who is your friend? Lori Frank. Oh yeah, she was great. She was great.
Feels like he shouldn't get a prize. I mean, I want you to have a prize,
What are the other
Ernesto.
Why don't you take a swing at the other two?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
You tried at least 2 different kinds of burritos?
Tried
Get out.
burritos.
Get out.
Did you try burritos?
No, I didn't. Did I?
Oh,
try
great. Well,
burritos?
apparently my type of San Franciscan wasn't represented on your show.
No, I didn't. I didn't try burritos. I did not try burritos.
Did you go to the Coit Tower?
No.
Did...
Well, I did, but not for the show.
But that counts! He went on bar.
I don't think I did it while I was there.
Did you go to the...
Yes.
Yeah.
The intro for the show. Was shot by the
Okay,
Golden
so
Gate
here's
Bridge.
the thing, Dave.
What?
We got 2 out of 3, and I've just changed the rules of this contest.
Yeah, and it's by 2 different people. They
all
can't
we
share this thing.
all we have to do. The first person here who knows something that Dave did in Miami.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to raise your hand so I can call on you.
Okay,
You,
sir.
sir, with the black shirt. Did you see Pitbull in Miami?
Saw a lot of pictures of Pitbull. Didn't see
Just hanging up in dry cleaners.
You, sir, with the speaking in tongues.
Yeah, you spoke in tongues. Say it in English though, because I don't understand.
I promise.
Okay.
Did you engage in some sort of salsa dancing?
Did you do any salsa dancing? Salsa.
It's close. I can't accept it. I can't accept
Oh.
it. It's close though.
Rumba.
Cumbia.
Sir, with the boots.
Any rollerblading?
No. No. Ma'am?
Did you go to the beach in
vague.
Miami?
Hey.
Did you go
And
to
no.
Miami Beach?
No. No. You don't be greedy. You back there.
Wait, now, okay, I'll tell you who's holding up their hands right now. Travis McElroy, Carrie Poppy from Oh No, Ross and Carrie, and John Hodgman.
Not cool. You guys work here.
They
John-
watch.
Fun employees are ineligible.
John Hodgman, what do you think Dave did in my... Wait,
Oh.
we're gonna huddle together.
And then they'll share the prize. This is a very cute huddle. For the folks watching at home, there's a very cute huddle.
Okay.
Okay.
Did you eat a
Did I?
potato?
Yeah, I did. Did. Good job, guys.
Looks like our Max Fun... Dave, do you want to give John Hodgman his prize?
Oh, well, sure. Yeah.
Dave, John, come on up here.
Come on
We
up,
got
John.
a prize
Come
for
on
ya.
up, John.
Ladies and gentlemen, prize winner from television and the Judge John Hodgman podcast.
Yeah, he deserves it. You already got a tattoo. Okay. This came right back there from the cupboard of surprises that like Max Fun employees can grab if
Sure.
they want. I'm told. I've done it. Okay. There was a concert DVD from America's most beloved comedian. You may think that he's finished, but guess what? Bill Cosby is far.
Congratulations!
This is a 2 DVD set. This is Bill Cosby live in concert. Let me talk you through the track listing.
No, thank you.
One of the tracks is just Killed Them All, of course.
Disc number 1, track number 1 is The Girlfriend, and girlfriend is in italics.
Whoops.
Track number 2 is The Wife. Track number 3, The Room My Wife Gave Me. This is where I believe it starts to get personal. Right?
Is he encoding a confession?
Yeah. Yeah. And track number 4 is She's Not Your Friend, I'll say. Yeah. John Hodgman, please enjoy. Bill Cosby, far from finished. It touched him.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Dave Holmes!
Thank you. Applause.
Our next guest on the program is one of the hosts of My Brother, and Me. He was on camera only moments ago and will now return sheepishly to the spotlight. Travis McElroy.
Hello.
And shit, why don't we just have John Hodgman come up here, too?
come
John
on!
Hodgman, ladies and gentlemen. We got 4 microphones. We didn't know if John was going to have time to make it. He's here. Travis McElroy.
Oh.
How could I miss it?
Oh.
I thought it would be fun if I just walked everyone up, and that would be my job. I'd be the guest escort.
I am really excited to talk to you right now, Travis, and I'll tell you why. You had a big day today.
I did. I had a momentous occasion.
Someone's heard the show.
Oh, is that on the show?
And told Travis about it. Tell us about your momentous occasion, Travis.
I went and got a my brother and me themed tattoo.
Oh.
Because I put out the stretch goal that if we hit 2,500, because I thought that would be
It was
a
never.
thing.
It was never gonna happen.
Blew past it. If we hit 2,500, I would do that, and that it was more or less picked by listeners and fans of the show, drawn by a listener of the show named Diana at Jinxville on Twitter. Did a
Wait a
beautiful
minute.
job.
Diana?
Yeah.
Was it Wonder Woman?
It was. So it's doubly special.
Right.
And she designed it, and I went and had it done this.
Sorry.
No, you're right. Went and had it done this very afternoon. It was finished about 2:30. Then I went to my improv class. Did that for 3 hours. Three wonderful
wait a minute.
hours.
3 hours.
Yeah, 3 hours of improv.
Improv was bad enough. Now it's 3 hours.
I improv so hard.
You got to bring a lot of material to a 3-hour improv
It's
class.
it's actually tantric improv, right?
It was just the initiation told over 3 hours.
Sure, yeah.
When you-
Hey,
when you
I
finally-
need to talk to you. But stretch.
And then a lot of kegels. So were you in pain throughout this 3-hour improv class?
Discomfort. I wouldn't say pain.
Okay.
It hurt to laugh, which didn't happen often.
What tattoo did you get? Now, you said a my brother and me tattoo chosen by listeners. So what was it?
Well, we reference on the show a lot horses.
It's true.
Wait, hold on. That's just Griffin and Justin's penises.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people don't know. That's
what they mean
it's
by
a
horses.
thing.
That's right. That's true.
So I got a rearing horse. A rearing horse?
Now,
And,
now that, if I'm not mistaken, that means you died in battle?
That's correct. That is correct. This is how I chose to reveal it. With the banner middleist. Of course.
Is it all covered in saran wrap and shit? Can we
It
see
is.
it?
I can show you. I'm more or less wearing a saran wrap girdle. So he was like, I'll do this so it doesn't come off.
Just be glad it's not electrified.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's wonderful.
It's gonna jack your
here
abs.
you go.
Oh!
Is that right?
Boy, that's some serious commitment for a fucking dare tattoo. That's huge and prominent.
It's not my first. It is my first dare tattoo.
What other inks do you have?
I have a dare tattoo, but it's drug abuse resistance.
I actually have one of Mark Summers, host of Double Dare. So, because every day I take the physical challenge.
Life.
Chip Star.
I don't know what's going on.
John, we had a very funny air horn runner. That's the sound.
All right.
See, it's fun, right?
The worst part about getting the tattoo is to stretch out my rib skin enough. I had to hold my arm over my head for 2.5 hours. So my arm fell asleep like 18 times. And we had to keep taking breaks so I could shake my arm out. And on one of those breaks, this is my momentous occasion. I wrote it down. Mid-tattoo, I took a break, and at the cafe next door was Sam Rockwell and Joaquin Phoenix hanging out. And I want to be clear, I had my shirt off, like half off,
Wait,
so
did
like
you-
it was over one shoulder and my gut was hanging out. And Sam Rockwell looked at me, and I turned to my friend and said, "So Sam Rockwell saw my gut today."
So I imagine Sam Rockwell and Joaquin Phoenix just sitting there going, So which one of us is weirder? Which of us is weirder, do you think?
We're going to have to settle this now.
Mumbling contest. Put these delicious taffies in your mouth and do a movie.
You take mumbling, I'll take twitching.
And act.
Both incredible actors, by the way.
Very talented fellas.
So did you go up to them shirtless with
I
blood coming out of your
thought about
armpit?
it so hard, but I didn't want to get judged by Joaquin Phoenix. I was so worried that he'd give me that look that just said, really? And I would like have to leave town.
Oh, yeah, when
Well,
you're on Joaquin's shit list.
Oh, yeah.
So, how do you feel about it, like, moving forward? Are you, you love it? You're excited? Here's a better question. How does the little lady feel about it?
She's right there. Is that cool?
I like it.
There we go.
She likes it, yeah.
Here's the thing.
I mean, it's just funny if we just from the back heard, no! Gross!
Jordan, can we get real for a second?
I would love to get
Can we
real.
get super real?
Yeah.
The tattoos that I have, I only get.
Can we also get raw and uncensored?
We so can.
Good, because that's the only way.
When you say super real,
Yeah.
how would you compare the amount of real that we're about to get to Real Deal Holyfield?
Oh.
Would you say less real, the same amount of real, or realer than Real Deal Holyfield?
7/8 is real.
So not that
7/8
real.
Not
Holyfield.
as real.
Old 7/8
but close.
Holyfield.
If you just looked closely, like quickly, you wouldn't see a difference. I only get tattoos that mean something to me, and because of support from donors, because of Max Fun listeners, my wife and I were able to make a move like out to Los Angeles that we would not have done if Max Fun didn't exist. Our show is about to hit its 5th year anniversary. And it's been a really great excuse for my brothers and I to stay in contact with each other and to know that people out there are listening and support it and really like it. So I didn't really get it for them. I claim to. But really, I got it for me because it meant a lot to me to see that many people pouring out and saying, hey, I care about the thing that you do. So I love it.
Trav, unfortunately, I just got a Google alert from Deadline Hollywood. You're on Joaquin's shit list.
Oh, no! I knew it. I gotta go.
You have to move out of town. You have to move out of
I have
town.
minutes.
There's a short ceremony first, but then you and your wife have to leave.
But
He
the hors d'oeuvres at the ceremony are lovely.
Yeah. He strips you of your 323 area code.
May I ask a question?
Yes.
What other tattoo? Well, I have 2 questions. What other tattoos do you have? You can answer in any order. And are you going to color in that horse or just keep it black and white?
That's
Outline.
2 great questions. One, I've got a pineapple.
I'm really good at questions.
Yeah, you're nailing it. On my right wrist, I have a pineapple.
Oh, international symbol of welcome.
That is correct.
Welcome to my wrist. You say as
my
you
hand,
clothesline
shake
someone.
John, it's not just the international symbol of welcome. It's also the spikiest fruit commonly available in American supermarkets.
That's true.
Don't look for spikier.
There's
Wait,
none more
it's up.
spiky.
I also have my family crest on my right shoulder.
Wait, sorry, what does the pineapple mean? You were so sincere
Oh,
about
sorry.
your horse tattoo.
The pineapple is, if we're getting raw and uncut.
I would
Our mom passed away when we were 21, and it's to honor her. Because she loved the idea of the welcome, and it was in all of our house, and so I got it for that.
And did you and all the brothers get it?
No, just me.
He actually, a lot of people don't know this, he's the only one who loved her.
Yeah. Listen, I wasn't going to say it.
Yep.
I got that, and then I've got the Loch Ness Monster on my left ribs.
Wait.
Thank you.
And that's to honor Princess Di.
That's so for those who can't see it. It's a reproduction of the famous surgeon's photo of the Loch Ness Monster, which was revealed to be a hoax.
Yes, it's not a real picture of the Loch Ness Monster. That would be a much bigger reveal.
I thought we had finally cracked it.
No, I got that when I was 9. I begged my parents for a year and a half to get a dog, and I got a Scottish Terrier named Nessie. And when she passed away,
I thought you were
at
going to say you
17
begged your parents when you were 9 to get a Loch Ness Monster.
Sorry, son, it's Bigfoot or nothing. No son of mine. I have no son. Who believes in a plesiosaurus that's still alive?
And then the
Sorry,
last one I have is the
Elasmosaurus.
Triforce. I got the Triforce. All 3 McElroy brothers and our dad have that. And the brothers each have one of the Triforce filled in, and our dad has all 3, which I think means our dad is as strong as the 3 of us put together, which is not true.
I hear that the only way to kill your dad is with the silver arrow.
Absolutely.
And the Master Sword. You gotta stun him with the silver arrow, kill him with the Master Sword.
Has to be blessed by a monk. Well, I like all your tattoos.
Yeah, they're very
Thank
nice
you.
tats.
The Loch Ness Monster, the surgeon's photo is pretty sweet.
Thank you. I like. That's probably now my second favorite.
John, what kind of tattoos do you have?
I have one tattoo. It is a very rudimentary diamond right here on my shoulder. I mean, I'll show you. I don't care.
Yeah.
Whip it out!
It's not a lot to look at.
Hodgman's about to show us his prison tat, ladies and gentlemen.
Just John and Travis showing some ink.
I got
It does
one.
look. It looks like a prison tattoo, and it was just something that I was doodling freshman year of college. Where it is? See, tying it. Yeah. You have to understand that this was before there were tattoos. I'm 43 years old. I got this. I guess I got this in like 1990 in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, and I was doodling this diamond.
You just
because,
had to ask a dermatologist to give you a mole
Yeah, exactly.
in a specific shape.
Yeah, and you couldn't get tattoos, and I was home from college in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. You couldn't get tattoos there, so I'd drive up to Portsmouth and see a kind of scuzzy guy, and I said, I've been doodling this diamond because it's based on a Jorge Luis Borges short story, and the guy said, I'm in, $100. And I got it. Yeah, exactly. No, he was like, yeah, Garden of Forking Paths, let's do it. I'm like, no, it's actually Death in the Compass, but okay, I'm sorry, sir. Just do what you need to do. You gave me a bad look.
I got a tattoo too. Again, a really simple, rudimentary one. I covered up with makeup. It says single tear under my right eye.
You did what you had to do to stay alive.
I got caught up.
Yeah.
To answer your question about whether I get it filled in, no.
Yeah.
Tattoos hurt like shit. Just getting the outline was bad.
I think it looks very elegant, unfilled in. I think you're making the right choice. It may be the only correct choice you've made, but I like it.
I'll accept that.
Hey, do you know that I was invited to go perform in West Virginia, and I'm going to do it in June?
You're going to do it?
Yeah,
Everyone go.
at the Masonic Hall.
Ooh.
And I was hoping
The
I was hoping I could
Masons are
get
very powerful in West
one
Virginia.
or more McElroy to come do the show with me.
At least 1, maybe 2.5.
All right.
Okay, so
That's all I had to say.
Yeah.
I just
got
saw
it.
Travis.
Okay, yeah.
Just as a
baby and the
Yeah, there's a
Got it.
there's a
As
McElroy.
a little
Got it.
side note, we got some of this. Dave, what do you call this?
Pisco?
I'm having a glass of this Pisco. It is nice. It is nice. It's very good. Yeah, it's like a.
At Big Old Freak on Twitter first recommended it and then started posting pictures of himself drinking it because he thinks it's really nice.
Me and Big Old Freak actually have a lot in common.
Yo, this smells like nail polish remover.
Oh yeah, and it's even tastier.
That's called liquor.
Yeah, you may please.
Oh no, it's delicious.
Yeah, it's like if rum was just a little fruity. John, you're a famous Malort advocate, which is something I drank.
I wouldn't say
for-
advocate as much as endurer.
Sure. You're a guy with opinions on Malort.
Sure.
That was something we did for a challenge here last year. I drank a shot of Malort for every 100 donors or something like that.
Oh wow.
How do you think?
That's a lot of Malort.
It was too much.
He ended up at a Target.
Yeah, I ended up at a Target. You go in just for paper towels and you spend $50. Am I right? Am I right? What do you think of this unique spirit?
Well, pisco?
Yeah.
Well, this is a traditional spirit of South Brazil, is it not? Or
Peru.
Peru. Oh, excuse
Come
me.
on, John.
Cachaça is Brazil? Yes. Would that be right? But is it the same? Is it a cane?
I believe pisco is grapes.
From grapes. So that would make it a brandy.
He's just been reading the back of the
Grape
bottle.
and grape stems, like a grappa. Like a grappa. All right. This is a legit traditional thing that has not been flavored with disgusting roots in order to make it as bitter as possible, which Malort is. So this is, and Malort is also a traditional drink. I have nothing against Malort until I drink it. I love it all. It's all alcohol, right? So who cares?
Sure. Yeah, pisco is delicious. I think I'm going to become like Pisco guy. Like, hey, there goes Jordan. He's always talking about Pisco. Yeah. Pisco kid was a friend of mine.
Okay, guys, let's eat some green Kit Kats now.
Okay.
I've been waiting.
As long
to eat
as we're
these green
tasting
Kit Kats.
things.
I've had these before. They're
Really?
very,
I've had the pumpkin pie.
they're very good. Green tea Kit Kats.
Oh, interesting.
Who wants green Kit Kats? You guys want green Kit Kats out there?
Sorry.
Ah!
You get a Kit Kat. Just don't get my gut.
Okay, stop talking. It's our show.
It's called Jordan Jesse Go.
I don't like
Not
them.
rutabaga.
Peas and carrots, peas and carrots, peas and carrots. I don't like the green tea Kit Kat.
Really?
Yeah. It's got a weird aftertaste to it.
Like green tea.
Oh, and it has a ghost. It does have a legit ghost on the bag. It has a Japanese ghost.
Oh yeah, look at that.
It's got a Miyazaki ghost. Yeah, I don't know. These things don't taste like they go to me.
They didn't crunch like I thought, like a regular Kit Kat.
It is
would.
pretty slimy.
Why
too.
aren't you guys eating these clam chips?
Oh,
I do want to hit it.
because I'm not into diarrhea, John.
Here's what.
I'm not into blasting out fishy diarrhea for the rest of my life. God damn it.
Why don't you like my hobby?
I guess I like it now.
They're
The
pretty
weirdest
good.
thing about
Really?
this is the
Yeah,
wafers
yeah.
are different.
I like them.
Yeah, I've never liked anything less.
Really?
And I'm including genocide in that. I like these less.
I want one.
These are the real war crimes.
I know. I do like
Have you had yeah.
I do like Pisco though a lot. I think I'm gonna get a 10 out of 10 fun factor.
At Big
20 out of
Old
20.
Freak tweeted some clarifications, Jordan.
Please.
Peru and Chile, though Portone is a Peruvian variety. So, that's
Okay.
settled.
Well, we're still in agreement about ample behinds. Thanks, Big Old Freak.
Audience, yummy or crummy? Yeah, that sounds like a yummy. Sorry, Jordan. I'm
Yeah.
into it too. I think it's pretty good.
Can I tell you guys something?
Yeah.
Paired with the clam chips, really good.
God.
Wait a minute, Jordan. Did you say that the green Kit Kats were not yummy?
I do not like the green Kit Kat. No, it's got a weird aftertaste and it's slimy.
Maybe you just don't like things.
That actually might be it. That actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm thinking about other things like a sheet or a billboard. Yeah, I don't like any of those either.
Yeah, right.
I guess it's just matter.
What about a crumpled up piece of paper?
No.
No.
I wouldn't eat that either.
What about an old nickel that's still shiny for some reason?
Yeah, no, I don't. I'm not into it. Weird aftertaste.
What? Did you say sheet already?
I said sheet, and I do not like the
What
sheet.
about blanket?
Nope.
What
Never
about
mind.
colander?
I like blankets and colanders.
Oh,
So
all right. Cool.
I guess
That's an
we-
interesting Halloween costume.
Yeah. The kitchen ghost. I'm the ghost that helps you make pasta.
What's our donor count? Twitter's bothering me about it.
Twitter.
How do you guys want to guess? You want to guess?
Jesse,
Do
our
a,
donor count
wait,
is...
Let's do a guess. Let's do a over under. The farthest off has to do a shot of Pisco mixed with champagne. Jesse, as a non-drinker, if you get it wrong, you have to bite the head off this My Little Pony with no eyes. Let's all guess. I think
It has goggles.
He's a steampunk pony. For God's sakes.
The last count was what?
The last count was. Does anybody remember?
635 or something like that, right? 5642.
I think we're at 5,900.
Okay.
I'm going to say 5950.
I'm going to say 7,000, 4,000, and 89,000.
John, any guesses?
And even 300.
A bunch of people have backed out.
$1. $1. Lindsay, what is it?
5668.
5668.
Okay.
People.
Yeah.
I was.
Excitement.
It's pretty serious, guys.
Thank you.
Yours doesn't sound like an air horn.
Jesus Christ. Somebody's phone.
This is how
Yours is an air horn. That's a clown orgasm.
and a bunch of other clowns fly out.
So wait, you think when a clown jizzes, he jizzes other clowns?
That's what I was going.
How many people in here have a phone with them? Everybody's got pretty much everybody's got and you probably
My mom won't let me have one.
You guys probably have smartphones, right? Not these old dumb phones. Hate those.
Me too.
Here's
That's
what
not
I
a phone,
propose.
that's a cork that you're holding.
Everyone here in the room, and everyone listening at home on the live stream sends one tweet at the same time, and that is what pushes us over the edge. What do you think?
I love it. I love it. Simultaneous tweets.
We have to. If you're not on Twitter, then
2015.
Shall I help you set up an account? It takes but a moment.
Just get everyone on Friendster to donate. Go to your GeoCities blog where you post your Buffy the Vampire Slayer fan fiction.
Break up all of your dancing hamster gifs.
Give me your CompuServe address and I'll send you instructions.
Go to your alt.news group.
okay. So I think we got to come up with something to say. My initial feeling is to threaten self-harm, but I don't think that's responsible. I don't think that's responsible.
I'm going to threaten self-parm, which is where I make myself into a chicken parm sandwich. That's just something I want to do sexually. I call it parming.
Here's what we need. We need something actionable right this second.
Right. So
if we hit 6,000 while this is going on.
Right. We need hashtag MaxFunDrive, and we need MaximumFun.org/donate in it.
Yes.
Do you have any ideas, Travis? What's a compelling call to action in your mind?
Well,
I will give Jesse a tattoo in the next 10 minutes. A prison tat.
Well, I mean, I think Carrie's contribution was kind of like the highlight of the show so far. So let's add hashtag Coney on there too. 2012. Coney.
What if we hit 6,000? We'll go on a hunt through the building for all the fake butts.
Yeah, okay. We will each fuck a fake butt
butts
on
hidden cleverly throughout the building.
We need something
Yeah,
that
do we have
will
any suggestions?
convince
Yeah, I don't know.
people's
What should we-
friends. Like, for those of you out there, you probably have a friend or two that listens to MaximumFun.org shows. What do you think it would take to seal the deal for those people?
I see
Nudity? Shane is here. He's like, no one wants to see me nude. That's
Yeah,
true.
we've
We had
seen
some
enough.
medium nudity.
You know what? I'll pull out a ball. I'll pull out a ball. Hashtag pull out a ball.
Okay, here's the tweet.
I'll pull out a ball. There.
Here's the tweet.
And you know what? Some of the second ball will probably be along there with it.
They usually travel in pairs.
Here's the tweet.
They're like swans.
Support the
Balls have
podcasts
made it
you
for
love, and Jordan will pull out a ball.
Hashtag
MaximumFun.org/donate.
Coney.
MaximumFun.org/donate. And I hope all of you at home are doing this too.
But this has to happen in the next 8 minutes.
Hashtag, pretty much, yeah. Hashtag MaxFunDrive. hashtag Coney 2015.
Wait, is it that we want people to donate or not?
We just want to put some stuff on the internet.
And hashtag Jordan Ball.
Yeah, sure.
So,
Wait, hold on. Hashtag sweet sack.
okay. Hashtag sweet sack. Okay, hashtag
Just pennies a
sweet
day.
sack.
For pennies a day, you can see my ball.
Okay, so I'm going to say that one more time.
Can we get kicked
We're going to
off
get these
the
trending.
stream if I show it?
Support the podcasts you love, and Jordan will pull out a ball. MaximumFun.org/donate. Hashtag MaxFunDrive. Hashtag Coney 2015. Hashtag Sweet Sack.
They ain't doing this shit on NPR.
No, we're not on NPR, buddy.
That's what I'm saying. That's why Max Fun is special.
I'm doing this Diane Rehm style. I don't have to follow the ethics handbook.
Remember when Diane
I'm a
Rehm showed everyone her
distributed
ball?
program. Whoa!
She said it was a mistake.
Okay, everybody ready?
Oh, yeah, you know she likes it. She's nasty.
On three, guys. Everybody should have this typed in. Support the podcasts you love, and Jordan will pull out a ball. MaximumFun.org/donate. Hashtag MaxFunDrive. Hashtag Coney 2015. Hashtag Sweet Sack. 1, 2, 3, send. I sent it.
And now we wait.
I don't think we should wait. I think we should do momentous occasions.
Oh, I'd love to. That'd be great. Yes.
Momentous occasions. Brian, what do we got?
Are you singing in the My Little Pony theme?
Okay. Sunny D, Brian Fernandez, ladies and gentlemen, working hard as per always. Okay, I got something from Robin. Where's Robin? Robin, come on up.
Is this about my balls?
Do we have a house mic somewhere?
No,
or-
she can use mine.
Okay.
We'll join.
Travis and Robin are going to share a microphone. Robin, are you Smart Bunny?
That's me.
Oh wow, Smart Bunny, ladies and gentlemen. That's a true Max Fun OG standing right there. Okay, Robin, what's your momentous occasion?
I got a job today.
Congratulations! Congratulations! What kind of job did you get?
I'm a graphic designer, and I got a job at an ad agency.
Wow, that's a real job.
That's a real job.
Like Mad Men?
Well, you could have
Exactly
said
like
fuckable butt distributor.
Yeah, I quit that one.
So you just
In
moved
this
here.
economy?
Did you move here? Did you move to Los Angeles recently? Am I remembering that correctly?
Yep, from Brooklyn.
From Brooklyn. Yeah, fuck Brooklyn, right?
Yep, fuck Brooklyn.
Sure. Thanks, Jesse.
So what are you going to do with the money?
The money from my job, I'm going to give it all to Max Fun.
Yes! Robin, ladies and gentlemen!
Thank you.
I'm right now. I'm checking out
Is
hashtag
sweet sack trending?
It's not trending for me yet, but it's getting there. There's a lot of hashtag sweet sack. Thanks to Molly Boom Boom. Molly Boom Booms. At Molly Boom Booms, but her name is Molly Boom Boom. She's doing it. Julia C. said, I can't believe this is happening. Support this for the love of God.
For some reason, Grindr just downloaded onto my phone. Cool. Yeah.
Wow, there are a lot of ball posts. Good work, everybody.
Yeah.
Okay.
I am proud to be a part of this stupid community.
Okay.
Oh, even Shrimppoo did it. I love you, Shrimppoo.
Shrimppoo's always got our back.
Oh, did Shrimppoo change his name, though?
We never have to, Shrimppoo changed his name to Shuri, which is short for Shrimppoo.
I love you,
Long
Shrimppoo.
story. We're not going to get into it. At Summoner Shuri.
Summoner?
Yeah, it's like a type of magic man.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he uses the command over summons.
The point is, this is a friend of ours from Twitter who's a magical shrimp. Somebody was nominated for an award. Who was nominated for an award out here? Carrie was.
Carrie Poppy.
Fuck you, Carrie.
Congratulations on your award.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the award for? I want to know. Just I know you're
There's
eating.
Carrie, Bobby.
I know you're
She's
eating
eating
pizza
pizza.
right now, but that's why I want
Is
to
it an
ask you
award
right
for
now.
stuffing your face?
Yeah.
Nice.
Solid.
For those of you who couldn't hear, the answer was. Congratulations from the Pizza Society.
The Pizza Society.
Domino's says.
Okay, we got one.
Ugh,
We got somebody who became an adoptive parent today. Who became an adoptive parent today? Oh, Rebecca,
Get
come on
up
up,
here.
Rebecca.
Come up. So we can hear about
Yeah,
it.
come up.
Join me, won't you?
We're coming up on.
Rebecca, ladies and gentlemen.
Just real quick, I want this all to be nice and legal. We're coming up on 9 o'clock. I am going to extend my sweet sack offer another 15 minutes. Another 15 minutes. I think we can get there.
Okay, Rebecca, tell us what did you adopt? I presume like a needy third world child.
A parakeet.
A parakeet.
Was he?
No. Misrepresentation.
John does not accept. Is he? How did the parakeet become homeless?
I have no idea. We adopted it from the shelter.
Oh, so they
but
just
my favorite
Made
part
some
of
bad choices.
yeah.
Poor life choices.
Yeah, just
My favorite part of the story was, though, you didn't read the whole thing, is that I baked it a muffin, which I didn't know parakeets eat muffins. We were told that if you adopt a parakeet and bring it home and it feels lonely and it needs them to feel special because it wasn't eating, so try baking it a fresh blueberry muffin.
And it was
And he
instantly
ate it?
down.
Yeah, oh yeah. It's
You baked the muffin and it went, yes!
that is
comfortable
goddamn
now.
It
adorable.
had not moved the entire time. And it hopped over to the muffin. Its beak went like this. And then it's dug in. I've never seen a parakeet do that.
Horribly broken.
For those of you at home, she just flicked her fingers out like the beak rose up.
Yeah.
It looked like it was yawning at first. And then
That
it
is-
decided
And
to-
then its two tentacles came out. It said it was a parakeet.
Yeah. It said the end is coming.
Now we know why I had trouble finding a home.
Right, because it was a beast from a hell dimension. That's real. A parakeet eating a blueberry muffin that a human baked for it is real cute.
It's about
That
as
shit
sweet
is
as it
real cute.
gets. Thank you.
God damn. That shit is real cute.
Agreed.
Yeah, thank you, Rebecca. Round
Rebecca,
of applause.
ladies and gentlemen. Who's the challenge donor? Who's momentous occasion? Ernesto, come on up, Ernesto. Ernesto, tell us, what is your momentous occasion?
That tonight, when we reach 6,000 donors, or when you reach 6,000 donors,
When all of us reach 6,000 donors, everyone in here is a donor. You're all making it happen.
I have to tell my wife that I'm donating an extra $300.
Because you're a challenge donor.
How will your wife feel? Are you guys? Is money tight? Is money an issue for you guys?
How's your
Sorry, I'm
marriage
getting a
at the
little
moment?
too. I'm getting a little real and raw here, Dave Holmes style.
So to be real and raw, marriage is going great. Everything's fine. Money's okay. We're doing all right.
Sure. Robust sex life.
Could you spice it up a little bit less real, a little bit less raw?
Yeah.
All right. Is this okay?
Yeah, I like
Now
that.
we're ready for some straight talk for teens.
Yeah, right.
Fade into
To be
Ernesto.
completely honest, we don't see each other enough.
Oh,
She works nights. I work during the day. The weekend's the only time we have to spend together.
How real would you say you're getting right now relative to Real Deal Holyfield? Less, same, or realer than?
Same.
Wow.
Will someone please get realer than Real Deal Holyfield?
That would push us over
Otherwise, the
6,000.
busters and homies won't know how we feel.
At least get realer than Buster Douglas.
Ernesto, do you want to eat these? Do you want to eat these Oreo soft cookies with us?
I would love to.
Okay. Travis, here, have an Oreo soft cookie. I feel like the hashtag sweet sack is really blowing up. I think we gotta be getting there.
Oh, Rachel Sperling favored it.
Oh, Rachel Sperling.
Game recognized game.
At Rage-tacular.
These are actually soft.
Ooh, they're weird.
This is an Oreo with the consistency of a ding dong.
No. What's the little Debbie?
Oh, it's too dry.
And it's like the 2 chocolate cookies with the brown swirly chocolate.
You can barely
on top.
taste like the middle part.
Yeah, this is an Oreo with a cream in the middle infused with cigarettes.
Oh no, definitely. This tastes like it came from my granny's house.
Yeah, it definitely does. It has that smoky ashtray taste.
What it tastes like is your parents couldn't bear to get you actually desserts for your lunch.
I don't like it.
Oh, yeah, crummy.
You know what? I'm not into foreign countries, I've decided. Their food's too weird.
Well, that should stand you in good stead when you're guest hosting the Adam Carolla podcast.
What it is, what that
I'm just
smoke,
going to talk about cheese balls.
that smoke flavor, I think it's coffee filling. I think it's chocolate cakes and coffee filling.
Sure.
If it really is coffee filling, I'm about to be so fucking pumped. I haven't had any caffeine in 4 years.
Maybe you'll...
And then Jesse sprang through the roof like Roger Rabbit.
And then Jesse whipped out his balls.
Completely unbidden.
I'm really happy. A Twitter user called @BlueNicole tweeted that when she started typing hashtag SWE, it autofilled Sweet Sack.
Hey, all right. Guys, we've created a movement.
Can we get a Sweet Sack chant going?
Sweet Sack!
Sweet sack, sweet sack, sweet sack, sweet sack, sweet sack, sweet sack, sweet sack.
Sounds like you're saying slee stack.
And the cry rang out amongst the land. Sweet stack. What are we doing?
We have one thing left to do in the show. So, a generous donor who adopted a parakeet earlier this evening was kind enough to support a free MaxFunCon ticket for the person with the absolute #1 best overall hashtag MaxFunDrive tweet during the course of the MaxFunDrive. This is a very serious responsibility for the two of us. By the way, what happened to everybody?
I think we started chanting sweet sack and everyone ran away.
So, Sunny D, if you would bring the candidates. Okay. Jesus Christ, there's a lot of them.
Somebody
Okay.
Pisco me over here? Come on. My Pisco's empty. Where's my Pisco?
If Jordan's gonna hashtag sweet sack, he's gonna have to hashtag
I'm going to have a
Pisco
couple more
sour.
Pisco. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
What do we got here? Okay. First one from and we're gonna have you guys help us pick these. Okay. So listen carefully and do not fuck this up. That means you, ma'am. I'm looking at you, Patrick. Don't fuck this up. Daniel, I know I can believe in you. Okay, Max Fun. It's not just podcast. It's a community of couches you can crash on throughout the country. Presumably that's a person who traveled the country crashing on Max Fun couches. Not good enough, though. Sorry,
Okay.
Whitney.
This one's
It's
just...
good. It's just not good enough.
This one's delightfully sincere. Since becoming a Max Fun donor, I got married, lost weight, and scored a sweet job. Correlation is causation. That's from Jeff Jarkin. Jeff Jackin. Okay, I swear to God, this is this guy's actual name. Lef Jackin. I mean, his name might win.
Okay. This one is from @SodaAck. I'm going to spin around and vomit all over myself until you donate to Maximum Fun.
I like it.
I mean, it's pretty good. You threatened to take out a ball.
Yeah, I'm taking out a ball.
So these stunt claims don't really match up to taking out a ball.
Donating to MaxFunDrive is like a confetti egg to the face, but in your ears? Support these folks, man. Fucking great use of a question mark. That's a great punctuation. The devil is in the details. Very funny. That's from Jay Sneezy. @JWithy on Twitter. @JWithy. I like that one a lot.
Colin, Roman just said that he can't hear my microphone. Okay, this one is from @RageTacular. Recently discussed on the program.
Sure.
Or ears are burning right now.
Travis, game recognized game? Is that what? Okay. Game recognized game. That means something.
Yeah. It's weird because I know for a fact that game recognized game in the Bay, Maine. But here we are in Los Angeles. We got to get JT the big official.
This doesn't. Yeah. This just doesn't make any. This doesn't make any sense.
Okay. What's harder than donating to MaximumFun.org? trying to explain to your accountant what a podcast is.
I like
the
it.
Joke's on Rachel because it's not tax deductible.
MaxFun.org/donate. Making life worth living. A beautiful sunrise, a baby's laugh, and at Jordan Morris getting his taint washed.
I think we have a winner.
We've got a winner. Is this from at In Turnaround? Sweet sack, sweet sack, sweet sack, sweet sack, sweet sack. Brian, is that who this is from? At In Turnaround?
Yeah.
At In Turnaround. There you go.
Congratulations, at In Turnaround. You just won yourself a free ticket to MaxFunCon. I just got to know this, that we have more than 500 people watching the live feed right now.
That's great.
That is a lot of people watching something live on the internet. I don't know if you've tuned into anybody's meerkat lately.
You know what? Honestly, don't know what that is. I know it's something. I think this is the biggest audience for a non-Hearthstone event.
I don't know what that is, but I bet that was.
Oh yeah, lots of people watching Hearthstone matches on the internet. It's like Magic the Gathering, but you can play it online.
Okay, will someone come eat some almond cheese chacos? Dave, come on.
Come on. Come on back up. Where's this Lucy Goose?
This is paleo or whatever. Approximately. Travis, come on up here.
Incidentally, ladies and gentlemen, Bill Cosby, Far From Finished, is still up on the table. Apparently,
Is that the album he was going to start promoting?
It's the double DVD of his latest tour.
Can you buy that, or is there just like a warehouse full of them somewhere?
Yeah, both. I mean, I would imagine you can buy it, and nobody has.
Sure.
And there's a warehouse full of them. Seriously, if anybody wants it, it will probably freak you out and make you feel bad, but take it.
Someone on Twitter named Caitlin just added, just for fun, she just wrote MaximumFun.org/donate, #SweetSack, #pull out a ball. She's just throwing out hashtags.
Do it.
Okay, what are these?
These are almond cheese choco.
Oh, okay.
My tummy hurts. I shouldn't have dumped booze on all this shit. God damn it.
I'm probably going to like it.
Okay.
I have a garbage tummy.
So it is, and I would assume that at the center of this is an almond, right?
Wow.
Then cheese, then chocolate?
Yeah. Oh, you know, this is my favorite weird thing so far. It's pretty good. It's, just kind of an almond in the middle of a dusty chocolate.
Yeah. Yeah.
There does not seem to be any cheese.
Yeah, I don't know where the cheese
would be. It's not quite chocolatey enough.
No. You know what, though? Somebody gave me some chocolate almonds recently. It was my birthday, and somebody gave me just like a basket that I think they already had in their house.
Cheesy. It's weird and cheesy.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
There is
it has
a
very
cheese
pleasant
note.
after cheese.
Yeah. But yeah, these taste like just regular chocolate almonds.
No, wait for the end. Wait for the end notes, Dave.
Okay.
That could be psychosomatic, though. We could be like, this could be a mental cheese.
It's a very mental cheese. I agree, John.
Travis, this is a kind of a mental cheese.
It's a very brainy cheese.
Let the record state, by the way, that people are lifting their hands for choco almond cheeses, and I have done so far a perfect job of throwing them to them. Like 7 rows back, I've nailed every single person who's wanted a choco cheese. Now I'm going to start nailing people who don't want them.
Well done.
Choco cheese.
Throw it on my wife.
Oh,
well,
geez.
we're approaching my 15-minute grace period here.
Yeah.
And I'm not just going to randomly pull it out if we don't make the goal.
No, it's 50-50.
Where do you think we're at?
Doing another bet?
Yeah, let's do another bet. Where do you think we're at? Do you think we made it?
Where were we?
We were at 5,600.
5,600.
Like 5636, something like that.
Okay.
56.68 we were at before, and Jordan said if we made it to 56.69, he'd take out a ball.
Right.
I was there. We all saw it.
What?
669 is what I heard.
We all saw it.
Patrick, you got those boots on. What did he say? 56? 69. I mean, 69.
Yeah.
You know, 69 is a sex thing.
What? Explain it to me.
John Hodgman just said 56, but it's not as good.
and it broke Jesse.
Apparently no one can hear me, so I'm going to share a mic with Dave.
Oh, go ahead. Get in here. Okay. I think we made it to 5,700, and that's my standard for should Jordan take out a ball.
What? No, it has to be the thing. I'm just
So I
gonna
do
randomly whip out a
sack,
ball.
sweet sack.
Listen to the enthusiasm.
Gotta be. Thank
Do
you
it.
For this dollar. Thank you for this dollar.
You garbage.
This is beautiful.
$5.
Yeah.
This is real money. I'm taking
This
it.
is my life.
Let the record show that the rest is 20s, and I'm going to hang on to that. I think that's smart.
This $2 will go a long way to cover my tattoo costs.
Pulling out a ball is one of those situations where nobody wins. Right? It's not fun for you.
Yeah, does
it's
anyone-
not titillating for
Does
anyone.
anyone want, like, who? Look at that man's one ball sticking out of his slacks.
Right.
It all seemed fun
Hold on.
at first.
Hold on, Dave.
Sweet slacks, sweet slacks.
Dave, you've asserted that it's not fun for anyone. But I think there's a few people in this room who disagree. Am I right?
It would have been
Oh
really
my God.
funny if you guys wouldn't have made a sound.
Sometimes you do
that
dance just to
nanosecond
do
pause before he said, like, am I right? And you decided to agree. Like, I want to live in that moment forever. I want to live in that moment forever. Because you didn't know, like, what kind of person do I really want to be? I guess I'm expected to say yay.
Dave, what it...
There was a momentary pause. And
Dave?
it was fucking delicious, and it was real, and I don't ever want to forget it.
Dave,
Thank
what
you.
it was, Dave, was the universal feeling of, I don't want to be the first one to cheer for this guy getting his testicle out.
You know what? Just for that, I'm going to upgrade. That's right.
That's what puts us over.
Gentlemen, you know what that means. We made it to 5669.
Is it 5669? When did we say that?
Put the kids to bed. Jordan's getting the ball out.
This lady heard it.
They all know.
Did I say 5669?
Yeah.
That is what I heard.
What's the total, Lindsay?
Lindsay, this is our very last total. I'm not going to... You know what?
Okay.
I
I mean, you have to add one because it's going to take a minute. I'm doing it on my phone.
I'm the king of MaximumFun.org. I own it so much that I bought a $120 Uber ride yesterday.
How many bottles of water did you get at the end?
And I have just changed the goal for both Freaky Friday and Jordan's balls to 50. 700. 5,700.
Okay.
Okay, are you ready for this, Internet? Are you guys ready for this?
It's $56.99.
Lindsay. Oh, this microphone doesn't work.
Right.
Okay, I changed the goal to 5,700. If you're out there, go to MaximumFun.org/donate because we are really taking care of business tonight. And by we, I mean Jordan. I mean, I ate a weird cheese chocolate almond. But Jordan's about to show his cheese chocolate almond.
Jordan's ball will only be out for 2 seconds tops.
No, that's
I've
true.
got it on my body forever.
Yeah.
Dave is literally upgrading his donation right now, right here.
Yeah, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
If we hit 6,000,
Okay.
Jordan will take his ball out forever.
I will live my life as a guy with his ball hanging out of his pants. All right. If the total is sufficient, we're going to have to enter into a gentleman's agreement. No pictures. No one screen grab this, because I might have to get a job at some point.
Okay.
I'm a child.
Dave is literally upgrading his donation. Lindsay has a card in her hand. Lindsay, bring it out here. $57.06.
All right.
I missed it on my Instagram.
All right.
Jesse, it was out of focus. One more time. Right? Wait. 3, 2.
Tapping away.
6,000!
I can't celebrate so hard.
My recommendation, Jordan.
Okay.
You put
Well,
one
here,
foot on
here's
this
what I've thought about this. Here's what I want to do. I'd like to go into the office,
Style his ball.
get just a little bit hard.
Wait, get your balls hard?
Yeah.
I don't
No
want
one wants to
flaccid
see a
testicle
limp
out
ball. I'm gonna take it out, put my hand over it, walk out here like a
baby
sad
bird.
clown.
Here's what's going to happen. Everyone's going to put on a blindfold, and we're going to turn down the lights. And one by one, you'll be led into the dark room.
You might think it's a bowl of peeled grapes, but it's just my ball.
It's not a single peeled grape. It's one of Jordan's balls.
It's okay. I mean, I need to position it. Let me. This is just.
You gotta see its best side.
I should stand for maximum seeing. Like here.
Like on Jesse and my shoulders.
I feel like this is the episode of the Black Mirror where the president has to fuck the pig.
We'll pick you up on our shoulders like Rudy.
Okay. I'm gonna come out, have it, do like this, and then go back.
Yeah, that sounds fair. Okay, Jordan's gonna go do some prep.
Can we put a mark down?
Ladies in the room, avert your eyes.
Gentlemen, you're welcome.
A nickel apiece, gentlemen.
Okay, where do I stand? Where's this?
Okay, I'll find the best acoustic place.
This way a bit, otherwise there's a microphone covering it.
Okay, so like right here.
I was donating. What's happening? Explain to me again what's going on?
Oh, Dave, you're about to get so turned on. Wait a minute, hold on. Is my favorite thing about to happen is someone going to expose one testicle and just be otherwise closed and, like, not want to do it at all? Because, I mean, you know how we love that, right? Yeah, man, totally. And I think it's cool.
Right here, Jordan. You gotta stand right here.
Okay. Ready?
Wait, so is this going to be like the popcorn at the movies trick where, like,
No,
nobody's gonna have
it's out of my zipper.
Okay.
It's out of my
Sweet
zipper.
Paul, sweet
sack, sweet sack, sweet sack, sweet sack. Yay!
All right, there was.
And just like that, we can't unsee Jordan's testicle. We've got some ladies fanning themselves. Some ladies getting the vapors in the front row.
Thank you, everybody.
How about a very, very sincere thank you to all of the folks here tonight. And all of the more than 5,700 people who supported the MaxFunDrive. A new record, more than doubling our previous record. Thank you
Cheers.
so very much. You can still go to MaximumFun.org/donate in honor, and we're asking for donations to MaximumFun.org in memory of Jordan's career in the entertainment business.
Oh, actually, guys, I'm the new host of Tosh.0. So, a little bump up for me.
You can still go to MaximumFun.org and you can still get gifts. We'll extend a little grace period, so if we're promising gifts on the website, they're still there. So go to MaximumFun.org/donate if you haven't already. Thank you so much, everybody. We're so grateful. On behalf of Jordan and Travis and Ross and Carrie and Dave and John and all the Max Fun hosts who aren't with us tonight and all the staff here at MaximumFun.org, thank you so much for listening and watching and looking at Jordan's ball. Good night.
That was a great ball, Jordan. That was a terrific ball. You should be proud. Yeah, that was a great ball. That's it.
That's it. Now nothing happens.
Let's get a picture with all the hosts.
Thank you, everybody, for coming, and thanks for supporting Maximum Fun. We really,
Ross.
really, really
Thank you.